we're all really going to convene here tonight as the NCAA tournament is going on to watch the flailing New York Knicks take on the worst team in the league, the Washington Wizards. So I appreciate y'all. Let's get to the show. No theatrics, no hype. We just gonna convene here, watch our Knicks, and get this over with. Because I'm gonna give the same sentiment that I gave the last two games, and I know what happened the last two games. We were here, we know what happened, but I'm gonna give the same sentiment. This should be an easy game, Knicks. No more back-to-back situations. I get you still traveled. I get the travel thing still kind of crazy. We went to Texas, then we went to North Carolina to play Charlotte. Now we back in New York, but North Carolina, New York, not bad travel. That's not bad travel. That's not too. I don't know how many hours it is. What is it, like 1 to 2 hours? It's really not nothing. It's really nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna be like, let's get to work, Knicks. Right? Who's excited for this game? Hey, make some noise for who's excited for the game. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, it's all right. It's all right. Nah, it's cool because I get it. Nah, I get it. Nah, I get it. It's the New York Knicks who have lost 2 in a row to 2 of the worst teams in the league, playing literally the worst team in the league in the Washington Wizards. I get why we wouldn't be excited for tonight. You know, I get it. I'm right there with y'all. One more time. We excited for the game or not? Like, huh? Make some noise? Who's okay? Nah, I get it. I mean, NCAA tournament's going on, so But we do have something exciting going on tonight. Deuce McBride is out. He should have been out. Also, why the lights on? This is not a crazy moment. Turn the lights off. We'll turn the lights back on when our guy Tyler Kolek checks into the game. Tyler Kolek will be getting minutes tonight. At least he should. Tom Thibodeau, don't play campaign 48 minutes tonight. Don't do it. Don't play campaign. We've waited so long for Tyler Kolek. He should have played the other night when Deuce McBride was questionable. Thank goodness he's not playing tonight. Give that man some rest. He got a strained groin. He got need in a place you don't want to be need the other day. So give him the proper rest that he needs in order to rest it up. Why did he play the next night? The world will never know. Anyway, with campaign in the starting lineup tonight, the backup point guard duty should, emphasis on should, because Tom Thibodeau is our head coach, so should go to Tyler Kolek tonight. I hope he plays well, because it's going to be the last time, unless Deuce McBride is out a couple more games, it's going to be the last time we get to see Tyler Kolek play NBA basketball this season. Let's be real. So let's enjoy tonight. Worst team in the league, but we got something to watch, right? We got something to look forward to. Should be entertaining. I need a blowout win from the jump. I normally don't ask for this. from the Knicks because I know how NBA basketball goes. First quarter can be a little bit of a feel-out quarter. You're trying to catch a rhythm. Knicks without their best player, without their point guard, without their leader, all the things, throw it all. I don't care. This is the Washington Wizards. You got embarrassed the last 2 games against horrible teams, and the whole world looking down on you right now, and you're lucky the NCAA tournament's going on right now because you would be leading SportsCenter with how trash you've been these last couple of games. And I get all the context behind it. I think they're fine in the long run. It just sucks to have to sit here and watch these games. So let's leave it at that. Let's get some positivity because it should be a good night. We get to watch Tyler Kolek and hopefully they blow this team out of the water and we can start the process. It's not going to happen tonight, but start the process of restoring some of the vibes. Let's do it. Susan, what's up, Susan? Nick Yak, of course. What's poppin', my guy Yak? Hope Kolek makes it a hard decision. He could have 40 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists tonight. He could have 40 points and 20 assists tonight, Yak. Tom Thibodeau is going to send his butt back to the bench. Second Deuce McBride and Jalen Brunson are back. We won't see any more Tyler Kolek. That's how Tibbs goes, man. David said Tibbs will go to Mo Cheeks before Kolek. What's up, David? Big Rud? Mark with a C. What's up, Mark? Please don't say it's an easy game to win. I have to, though. I know the history. The last couple of games of me saying that. I get it, Mark with a C. It just is what it is. This should be an easy game. It just should. Buzzer Beater, what's up, Buzzer Beater? K Hazy, what's up, K Hazy? Payne will probably have a good impact as well. Yeah, Payne should be. I mean, this is the Wizards. Everybody should have a good game tonight. I don't want to hear no more excuses. No more. You summon up the energy you need. I know you're tired. I know you've been on the road. Summon up the energy you need for tonight and tonight only. You got 2 days off after today, so you can get your rest. And you're gonna be home. We got 3 games in a row at home, and we got 2 days of rest in between. Now, Dimitri with a super chat. Oh my goodness, Nio, I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for your generosity. My goodness, he said hello. Hello to you, Nio. Hello, let's go Knicks, absolutely. Every time. Buzzer Beater, what's up, Buzzer Beater? Karen, of course, what's up, Karen? Chris Rowe. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Eamon Owis. Stealth Genetics, what's up, Stealth? No such thing as no such thing as easy with the cardiac Knicks. Appreciate you, Stealth. Absolutely. I mean, at least the last 2 games weren't cardiac Knicks affairs. They were just straight blowouts. The wrong way. They went the wrong way. David said Kevin McCullough needs to be up 2 triple-doubles the past 2 games. He's probably not going to play at all this year, if only because he's coming back from injury management stuff. That one I get. I get Kevin McCullough staying in the G League, keep working, rehabbing your way back. He's not ready for prime time. He's not ready for the NBA in the sense that he's just coming back from the injury. He was not even expected to be able to play in the G League this year. Head of schedule, came back, now he's balling out, and that's great for next year. The other guys who've been around, who were in training camp, who were not suffering with injuries, Kolek, Dadier, Hugporty, all 3 of those guys should at some point in the season have gotten a chance. The fact that we are where we are right now, pretending like we have 0 depth is crazy. High Vibe, what's up, High Vibe? Albert, what's up, Albert? They want a new coach, the Knicks? I don't know, man. I don't know. They very much, as far as the players go, as far as the front office, as far as the team in general, the players, the front office, everybody who is a decision maker, they love Tom Thibodeau. So the fans, yeah, I think the general sentiment is the fans overall want to move on from Tibbs. I think the team overall, players, front office, all the decision makers, they very much like Tom Thibodeau, and if those people like Tom Thibodeau, those are the only people that matter. He will be back as the head coach next year, unless something catastrophic happens in the playoffs, right? Yak said, we really need another Mitch game to get fans' hopes up, so many down. That is true, Yak. We did not have Mitchell Robinson for the Charlotte game, so the vibes were down. Mitchell Robinson automatically lifts the vibes up like 50%. My man Mitch, he just has that aura about him, right? It's just hype when you see him in the game. He always makes an impact. He always does something positive for the team, whether it's a block or a rebound or a putback, a big dunk, a lob, whatever it is. V. Harris, what's up, V. Harris? Angela Harding, what's up, Angela? Yak said, we really need another Mitch game. Oh, I just read that. My bad, Yak. My bad. Susan said Middleton is going off. I believe Middleton is out. I could double check. I thought I saw Middleton was out. Let's see, though. Let's click on the game. Let's go to the injury report. Chris Middleton is out. Sadiq Bey is out. I forgot Sadiq Bey was in the NBA. He's not played all year. Obviously, he had the torn ACL. Wishing him a speedy recovery. Malcolm Brogdon is out. Corey Kispert is out. And Bilal Coulibaly is out. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Incredible stuff. I love it. Get him out of here. This should be an even easier game. 88%. I should show you guys. 88% chance, matchup predictor. 88% chance the Knicks win tonight. They really got nobody other than Jordan Poole and Alex Sarr out there. You know, Bub Carrington, cool. K. Hayes said, interested to see Mitch against Sarr. True. Should be an interesting matchup. I just want to see more Mitch and Towns. I want to see Tyler Kolek get 20 minutes tonight. At least give my man Tyler Kolek 20 minutes. At least. Campaign's a good, solid veteran point guard. That man should not be playing 35 minutes tonight. AP said, play better win this game with that lineup. I mean, We've said this the last 2 games, so I'm not going to go crazy over it. When they jump out to a 15-point lead after the first quarter, I'm speaking it into existence. The starting lineup, we know Campaign's in. For McBride, he's out. Everything else is a chalk for the Knicks, same as usual. For the Wizards, Jordan Poole, Bub Carrington, Kaishan George, Justin Champagnie. By the way, Justin Champagnie had that 30-point game against the Knicks the last time, and Alex Sarr at center. And no Valanciunas. No Valanciunas. Obviously, traded to the Kings. David said excitement level at 20. I mean, that's high. That's high. I mean, all the factors equal. This might be the worst Knicks game all year. Just the Knicks have been playing terrible. All the vibes are down. All the players out for the Knicks. And then we're playing the worst team in the league, down all their best players. So let's just don't make this a game. Just don't make this a game. Here we go. We're off and running. The Wizards win the tip. Kaishan George has it up top, coming to his right off a Sarr screen, driving to his right, in the lane, goes up, and gets the layup to go to start the game. Just fending off Bridges with the body, leaning in, high off glass over Anunoby on the help side, and that's one way to start the game. Okay. One way to start the game. All right, it's the first basket of the game. We're not going to go crazy. We're not going to make any generalizations based off of how this game is going to go and based off of that first offensive possession. Bridges inside the Hart. They can't get out. Anunoby right corner 3 line me up, and he knocks down the first 3 of the game. That is a good sign, y'all. This is a good sign. Although I will point out, we got up to Karl-Anthony Towns by himself, got off to a great start against the Spurs, and then it was all downhill from there. They kick it out to Bub Carrington, wide open in the right corner for 3. He can't get it to go. Knicks able to chase down the rebound. Good box out, Josh Hart. Josh Hart bringing it down, hit ahead. Bridges a right wing 3, no hesitation. Breaks it off the backboard, hit the backboard before it hit the rim. That's never a good sign. Here comes Sarr. Full head of steam driving it down. Kicks it out to, is that George? No, Jordan Poole. A deep pull-up 3, can't get it to go. Payne with the rebound and shot out of a cannon. Shoves it over to Hart. Hart on the left wing. Cross-court pass to Bridges. Bridges over to Payne. Payne pump fakes, driving to his right, all the way to the basket. Ball knocked out of his hand and then off his leg, and ball going back to the Wizards. Shade, what's up, Shade? Russell Field, what's up, Russell? Any other guards getting more time off the bench? This is Tom Thibodeau. We're not getting nobody off the bench other than 2 players. Mitchell Robinson's coming in off the bench. Kolek is coming in off the bench as Kaishan George blows past Bridges, but Bridges, great recovery, comes up with the chase down block. Okay. We know we're getting Mitch. We know we're getting, as Anunoby tries to Euro step down the lane, ball knocked out of his hands, but they call a late foul. We'll take it. As far as off the bench, we know we're getting Mitch. We're probably getting Kolek. We're probably getting Shamit. And we're probably seeing Precious Achiuwa again. Because Tom Thibodeau can't quit Precious Achiuwa. Can't quit him. For some reason, just can't quit him. And Precious Achiuwa has to be on the court as Anunoby misses a free throw. It's not what I want to see, OG. Come on, knock down your free throws. Hattie, what's up, Hattie? Tom Thibodeau, not only does he love Precious Achiuwa, but he loves playing Precious Achiuwa alongside Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart. For some reason. Doesn't make any sense to anybody else other than Tom Thibodeau. Anunoby does knock down the second free throw. Alyssa Lester, what's up, Alyssa? 10 minutes to go, a little over 10 minutes to go here. It's 4-2, early here in the first quarter. Sarr hands it off to Bub Carrington. Bub Carrington, a mid-range pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound, bringing it down, over to Bridges. Bridges on the right wing, hesitation move, pulls it back out, gets it over to Anunoby in the corner. He pump fakes, driving to his left, kicks it out to Towns. Towns has it up top. He's going to spot it for a straightaway 3. Didn't like that shot. Wasn't really square, wasn't really set up, wasn't really on balance, just kind of chucked it up there. Missed it. Here comes Carrington bringing it down. Oh, no, that's Jordan Poole, excuse me. Why Jordan Poole wearing the headband? I've never seen him wear the headband, and he throws the lob to Alex Sarr for an easy 2-handed slam. All right, get Mitch in the game right now. I'm tired of this already. Get Mitch in the game. Too easy to the basket all night long so far. David said, make a petition to bench Precious. Just play better, man. Just play better. Like, yeah, he shouldn't be in the rotation, but, like, just play better. Anunoby down the lane, lefty layup gets it to go. So, I'm kind of getting flashbacks to that San Antonio game. The only player who has anything going right now is OG Anunoby, similar to the San Antonio game where the only player to have anything going in that game was Karl-Anthony Towns. You're going to need a whole team effort. As Sarr launches a straightaway 3, he can't get it to go on the pick and pop. Payne with the rebound, home run pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it in the right corner. Why pick up your dribble? Gets it down low to Towns. Towns gets pushed in the back on the pass. So should be side out of bounds. AP, what's up, AP? I said what's up to AP already. Lionel Monas, that's what I wanted to say. What's up, Lionel? Please, Tibbs, play Kolek tonight. He should be playing. Should be playing. I can't make any guarantees because it is Tom Thibodeau. But literally no excuse to not play him with no McBride tonight. Towns to the basket, gets blocked, but it was a goaltending violation by Sarr. Kaishan George, a step back three. He can't get it to go. Immediately came down, chucked it up. Josh Hart, home run pass. And a foul in the backcourt on the Josh Hart pass, so Bridges' floater won't count. Floater won't count. David said, when your best players don't play defense, you don't win big games. Fair. We'll see how that works out for the Knicks in the long term. I dropped my microphone. Feel like it's been a while since I dropped my microphone. Give me credit on that. We'll see how that works out for the Knicks. We'll see. History is not on their side. Not on their side, I will say. Here we go. There was a foul in the backcourt. Now Campaign has it up top, gets it over to Bridges. Bridges over to Anunoby, back to Bridges. Bridges coming to his right off the Towns screen. Up top, Anunoby catches, pump fakes, driving to his right, back to Bridges. Bridges mishandled the pass, able to pick it back up, a fall away two, gets it to go. He had the wide open three, but he mishandled the pass, so he had to take it off the dribble. Got the mid-range jumper to go at least. Poole down the lane, gets stripped by Payne, out of bounds. Going to stay with the Wizards. MBM, what's up, MBM? Okay, Hazy said, we're actually up in the first. Not by enough, though. Not by enough. Also, I'm giving points to the wrong side. My bad. It's 10-4. Poole's going to inbound it. Gets it into Sarr. Sarr on the right wing. Hands it off to Poole. Poole back to Sarr. Sarr has a wide open lane of the basket, and he throws it down over OG Anunoby. Horrific defense from the Knicks. Time and time again. That's two easy dunks for Alex Sarr to start the game. Towns a deep pull-up three. Comes up well short. Long rebound. Finds its way to Josh Hart. Tosses it inside the Bridges. Little fall-away baseline jumper. Can't get it to go. Kaishan George, the rookie, comes up with the rebound. He's going to push it the other way. Has it up top. Gets it over to Sarr. I don't really like the vibe of this game right now from our Knicks. Over to Sarr. Sarr launches a three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Wizards are not playing. They can't hit anything from the perimeter. But a couple of easy dunks from Sarr. I mean, they only got 6 points so far. But I don't really like the defensive process from our Knicks. Towns has it in the high post on the right wing. Blows past Sarr, going to the basket. Reverse layup, gets it to go. Our talent should absolutely overwhelm them tonight. Bernard Johnson, what's up, Bernard? Hattie said, let's trade Shamit, Precious, 2 hot dogs for a new mascot. I don't know. Jordan Poole, wide open lane in the basket, goes with the lefty layup. Jeez. Campaign has it on the right wing. Almost lost his footing. Gets it somehow down low to Towns. And a foul on the floor. They're not going to give him the continuation for the basket. It's going to be side out of bounds for the Knicks. Already, to start the game, uninteresting game. Not going to lie to y'all. Completely uninteresting. Not going to sugarcoat it. Not going to make it something it's not. We came here to handle business. We are here on business. We are here on strictly business. Right? We are half paying attention to this game so far. It is an 8 o'clock start time, slightly later. So a couple of games have already tipped off, I presume. Only one. Actually, the Pacers Nets have already tipped off. That's ended, and the Pacers won. So the Knicks have to win, because if not, they're going to continue sliding, and the Pacers are right behind them for that 4. So, come on. Yak said, we gave up 4 layups to dunks. Yeah. I mean, the Knicks have a 4-point lead, and that's nice and cool. The 8 points that the Wizards have scored have come all from layups or dunks. 2 dunks from Sarr, a layup from Kaishan George to start the game, and then a layup the previous play by Jordan Poole. All of them wide open at the basket. Wide open at the basket. Easy ones, which is Ernest Cash. What's up, Ernest? Albert said hello from Puerto Rico. What's up, Albert? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I I don't even know how to really talk about this team right now because all the talk about the rest and the travel and all that. So they're all right, fine, they're tired. But like, how do you want me to talk about this team then, Knicks? How do y'all want me? How do you want to be represented right now? How do you want me to talk about you? It feels impossible. It feels impossible. Because if I bring up the fact that, sure, you're tired and you had all that rest, it sounds like I'm giving y'all an excuse. I'm trying not to excuse it, right? I'm not trying to excuse it. I get it. I'm giving the context. Yes, a lot of travel. I'm sure they're tired. I'm sure they don't have the legs. It's all jelly. All of that mentally is what messes you up the most. So I'm really not worried about it. This is not a representation of who these Knicks are, right? These past couple of games, this past week or so. But you know, we're coming towards the end of the year. What's our, how many games do we have left? Not a lot, I'll tell you that. Not a whole lot at all. Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 games after tonight. You better pick yourselves up. Like, you don't have too many games to sort of get back on track. Like, I get this is a tough stretch in the schedule, but like, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? Playoffs are right around the corner. Right around the corner. You got 12 games to kind of pull yourselves together, and I get it. Brunson's missed time. I get it. McBride's now out tonight. I get it. The travel was rough and you're tired. But like, it also coincided with the fact that you have had a ridiculously easy schedule and you threw those games away. You threw them away. So, you know, here we are. Here we are. In what feels like a must-win game against the worst team in the league. Towns just bully balls his way to the basket and throws it down with two hands. I like the energy, but can we pick it up on the defensive side now? On the defensive side. Albert said, make sure everyone's healthy. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. But that doesn't mean that you lose games in the process, right? Kaishawn George driving it down on Bridges. Steps back, fall away 2 over Bridges. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with a nice rebound. Shot out of a cannon. Hit ahead to Payne. Payne hit ahead to Bridges. Bridges, a step back baseline pull-up jumper. I didn't like the shot, but he knocked it down. Okay. In rhythm, he was feeling it. Got it up, got it to go down. Kwame Robertson, what's up, Kwame? Robin Shaw, what's up, Robin? Bud Carrington bringing it down, gets it over to Poole. Poole coming to his left, driving it down, through the lane, gets fouled. Ball was knocked out of his hands, but it was ruled a foul. Halfway through this first quarter, it is 16-8. Zero tolerance, bully kennel. What's up, Zero? They're professionals, no excuses. This team isn't it. They're not garbage, just not good enough to go all the way. It's a growing sentiment around Knicks fans as the season has gone on. I get where you're coming from. Champagnie left wing 3 over Bridges. Airballs it. Beautiful. Love to see it. And then they call a foul on OG Anunoby pushing Jordan Poole out of bounds when there was no way for Jordan Poole to save it. Why push him, OG? Why push him, man? Why do that? Why do it? Why do it? Why do it? Why do it? Kinahara, what's up, Kinahara? Do I really got to watch this? Hey, man, we had the call out. We'll do it one more time because there's a couple more people here in the show. Who here is excited for this game tonight? Huh? Everybody make some noise for who's excited for the game. Let me hear y'all. Let me hear y'all. Nobody? Nobody is down to watch Knicks versus Wizards here tonight? Poole has it up top. Shoves off on Bridges. No foul call. Poole misses the straightaway 3 off the back rim. Campaign does a good job knocking the ball loose. Bridges picks it up. Josh Hart just blows past the defense, loses the handle, picks it back up, gets the lefty layup to go into the basket. Knicks up 10. Champagnie the other way. Gets the righty layup to go over Anunoby. Kiana Bryant, what's up, Kiana? AP's excited for the game. Appreciate you, AP. He said, someone talked about the first quarter. I can't believe we're actually leading. Yeah. Josh Hart has it on the left wing. I mean, I just want a nice, easy game here tonight. Bridges misses the straightaway 3. Champagnie with the rebound. Here comes Marcus Smart. I forgot Marcus Smart was here. I forgot he was with the Wizards and that he's actually playing. Gets it down low to Champagnie. Champagnie gets the floater to go. Come on, man. Not this Champagnie nonsense again. Not this Champagnie nonsense again. AP said, without Jalen Brunson, the Knicks are a bad team. So this is an even matchup. Fair. Although Campaign doing his best Jalen Brunson impression knocks down a pull-up right wing three. Yay. Fun. Incredible stuff. I love it. The thing about that is Tom Thibodeau's whole team identity, or this whole team's identity, is get the ball to Brunson and get the hell out of the way. Because that's the way Tom Thibodeau wants this team playing most of the time. And without Jalen Brunson, you can't really run the Jalen Brunson get the hell out of the way offense. And so he and the team have had to figure out other ways of playing basketball. And we think, the hypothesis, I will say, the theory, the running theory, is that maybe this will end up being a positive thing in the long run because the team overall will learn a little bit more how to play without Jalen Brunson. It'll help Bridges find a more consistent role with the team. It'll help Anunoby become more aggressive offensively. It'll help Towns be a focal point on offense and get better chemistry with other teammates. All of the things that it could possibly benefit this team to be without Jalen Brunson for an extended period of time, about a month, maybe a little bit more than a month. That's the hypothesis. We'll see if that comes to fruition. We don't know. That's what we think. At least that's what we hope, right? We hope that all of this nonsense that we have to go through right now is going to end up being a positive for the Knicks. So, here we are, exhausted as hell, because Tom Thibodeau doesn't know how to go deeper into the bench, because the schedule has been crazy, in a battle with the Wizards, coming off of 2 losses to 2 of the worst teams in the league. Here we are, waiting for Brunson to come back, waiting to see Tyler Kolek play legitimate minutes for the first time in what feels like forever. Here we are, waiting. MBM said 20-point lead at half would be nice. It's kind of necessary, man. It's kind of necessary, right? AV said Smart does not belong in the Wizards. He will not be long for the Wizards. I do believe he is on is this an expiring contract, right? Is this his last year? He should sign with a contender going into next year. Keenar said, I don't want to see Campaign imitating JB. I want to see Kolek imitating Stockton and Backholm imitating Drexler. I mean, it would be nice to see the rookies. We will see. Keith Modeste, what's up, Keith? Winning ways, let's go Knicks. I hope so. I hope we have a nice, easy victory tonight. Mitchell Robinson subs into the game. My man, Big Mitch. Welcome back, big dog. Over the last 2 games, he's averaging 11.5 points, 10 rebounds, 5 of them being offensive, and 2 blocks in 20 minutes per game. I'm just saying, he's ticking up, baby. He's ticking up. David said, Chef finally said it, ISO Brunson. That's just the offense, though. It's not Brunson telling everybody to get the hell out of the way. It's everybody on the team being like, hey, JB, come save us. Hey, Brunson, go get that ball. Let me get out of the way for you. It's like, no, man, come play offense. Come play with me. It's not 1-on-5. Sarr spins in the lane against Big Mitch, and Big Mitch comes over the block. Come on, rookie. Come on, rookie. That's Big Mitch. He's not used to Big Mitch. That's the problem. Josh Hart gets it down low to Bridges. Bridges in the post against Poole. Kicks it out to Payne. Payne is going to fire a deep straightaway 3, well contested. Rattles it in. Okay. There you go, Campaign. There you go. Keenan Hart said, Mitch is the dude, and the dude abides. Marcus Smart pulls up for a 3. Made 3 of the game for the Wizards. They were 0 for 7 before that shot. 24-15, a 9-point lead. I like it. Can we extend it? Can we be up double figures by the end of the first? Can we be up 20 by the end of the second going into halftime? That is the goal. Josh Hart to pull up straightaway 3. Bricks it off the side of the rim. All right, not even close. Not even close. Marcus Smart bringing it down, Anunoby guarding. Smart has it up top, coming to his right. Gets it over to Poole. Poole coming to his left, splitting the defense. Ball knocked loose. And Jordan Poole runs right into Campaign. My timer going? Come on. 3:30 to go. Why is my timer so far behind? Student said there's enough talent on the Knicks to win without unguardable Brunson, but the Kolek Tibbs is not using the talent from the players that he has. I mean, he's at the very least, there are people who believe that this team is not very talented outside of the players that Tom Thibodeau used. And that Kolek and Dadier and Hukporti and McCullough and all the guys at the end of the bench are not capable of being rotation players. Okay. The issue comes, well, you also don't think that Campaign and Shamet should be rotational players. So at least give them time and see who wins that battle out. He just kind of arbitrarily has given Payne and Shamet, and yes, I will succeed to the fact that he knows what goes on in practice. But by all accounts, everyone always says the Knicks don't practice. So how much more does Tom Thibodeau know that we don't know, right? How much more? AP said, I've been very disappointed with this year's team. I get it. You deserve to be disappointed. They've been a somewhat disappointing group. I get it. Campaign knocked down the 2 free throws because the Knicks are in the bonus. A little over 3 minutes to go. Smart another pull-up 3 over Hart. Comes up short, can't get it to go. Ball gets knocked out of Shamet's hands for the rebound. Bridges well contested at the rim. Grabs the rebound. Here comes Campaign. Shot out of a cannon. Has it on the right wing. Pump fakes. Over to Shamet. Back to Payne. Back to Shamet. Nice giving. Nice. Okay, Shamet knocked down the 3. It was some nice teamwork there from 2 guys who played together a couple of times throughout their career, most notably on the Suns. And they made their finals run. Okay. Shake Luga, what's up, Shake? And a foul on Shamet, being overly aggressive. $25-26, what's up, 25-26? 13 games left, including tonight, 13 games. After tonight, 12 games remaining. They gotta pull themselves out of the doldrums here. David said, no more excitement to the playoffs because Cleveland and Boston will be sitting people for those last games. Absolutely. Kaishan George has it up top. Gets it over to Bub Carrington. Carrington being guarded by Payne. Gets it over to, is that Rashawn Holmes in 2025? What the heck is going on? Kaishan George to the basket. Gets fouled at the last second. Robinson did come up with a block, got his hand on the ball, but ran into him with the body, so fell on the body. Kwame Robinson said, we can't be disappointed. Cleveland kept the same team together, but this year, they're the best. The Knicks need time, not one season. Yeah, but they should be better. The disappointment is not that they're the best team, that they're not the best team in the league. The disappointment is the fluctuation with how shaky they've been all year. I get why people feel that way. You know, I could understand it. You know, I may not necessarily feel the same sentiments as them, but I could definitely understand it. Right? They've been super inconsistent. They've been dreadful against the top teams in the league. They've been embarrassed on national TV multiple times. It doesn't feel like they have the same spirit as they had last year. So I get where the disappointment comes from. It doesn't necessarily have to be about the team's record. Shaman jumped the passing lane, but he can't come up with a steal. Who is this? A.J. Johnson? Guy that Milwaukee traded to them in the Kuzma deal. Smart has it up top, dancing with it. Against Payne. Driving down in the lane, leaves it off for, who is that? Kaishan George. Kaishan George with the reverse layup. Nice cut along the baseline. Smart with a beautiful pass to him. Back to a 10-point game. I said double-digit lead going into the second quarter, so we'll see how this quarter ends. Josh Hart gets it over to Shamet. Shamet back to Josh Hart. Whole lot of standing around from our next. Bridges, you got to come up and get the ball, dog. Like, you are supposed to be the guy here offensively, not Josh Hart. They get it up top to Payne. Payne catches pump fakes. Now over to Bridges, wide open in the right corner for a 3. Can't get it to go. Kaishan George, a terrible pass down low to Rashawn Holmes off his fingertips. Ball going back to the Knicks. David said, all excuses out the window, just win and play hard. I mean, get to the end of the season playing some good basketball and healthy. That is the goal. The record at this point, I don't really care. Obviously, you want to win as many games as you can. Hold on to that 3 seed because that's pretty much your ceiling at this point. So just hold on to that 3 seed, get healthy, play good basketball going to the playoffs. Payne a pull-up right wing 3. He can't get it to go. A.J. Johnson bringing it down. Coming to his left off a home screen. All the way to the basket against Mitch. Way off. Airballed the layup. Rashawn Holmes can't get the offensive rebound and put back to go. Shaman with the rebound on the weak side. He's bringing it down on the right wing. Up top to Payne. Payne coming to his left off a Robinson screen. Dancing around the Robinson screen. Wide open straightaway 3 for Payne. Can't get it to go. Kaishan George bringing it down. Kaishan George has it up top. Gets it over to Holmes. 40 seconds to go. Holmes hands it off to Keyshawn George, driving it down. Kicks it out. Wild pass to Smart. Cashes it on the left wing. Pump fakes. Now over to Carrington in the left corner for a three. In and out halfway down. Can't get it to stay. Robinson grabs the rebound. Almost knocked out of his hand by Holmes, but Robinson able to hold on. Campaign's going to walk it down for what should be the final shot of the quarter. But there is, a 5-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Knicks with a 10-point lead. Payne being guarded by Johnson. Dancing with it. Crosses over to his left. Steps back. Mid-range pull-up two. Gets it to go. Terrible shot from Campaign, but he got it to go, baby. He got it to go. But 7 seconds left on the clock for the Wizards to come down and get a decent shot. Carrington coming to his left off the screen, driving it down, blows right past Mitchell Robinson as he went for the steal. And he throws down a one-handed jam. And that's going to end the quarter. 21-31. Okay. Asked for a double-digit lead at the end of the first. They got it. Now I'm asking for a 20-point lead at the end of the second. Let's see how they come out. Let's see. Kwame Robinson said, if the Knicks go deep in the playoffs, it will probably be because of Robinson. It's weird because Robinson is super important and vital to this team's success, but based off of what we've seen throughout Robinson's career, he's pretty unplayable against a team like the Boston Celtics, who you will end up seeing in the second round. Right? So unless the Celtics go into the playoffs and into that second round in specific, without someone like Porzingis or maybe Horford's hampered or whatever, and they don't have a traditional stretch five that they could have out there for all 48 minutes, then Robinson becomes a little bit more important when he gets to go up against a guy like Luke Cornett. As good of a season as he had, I think Mitchell Robinson is significantly better, but we will see how that plays out. But don't expect to see Mitchell Robinson be a huge difference maker in that second round series against the Celtics, right? Will he be a big factor in the first round series? Hopefully. Hopefully we'll see who our first round series is going to end up being, right? It's a close race for that 6th seed between the Pacers, the Pistons, and the Bucks. So we'll see. We'll see. Right? Can't really talk about matchups until we see who the opponents are and how it all shakes out. Rudy Bobai, what's up, Rudy? You draft a player because your scouts evaluated them and analyzed that they would help the team, and then you don't give them a chance. Look at other teams that they give their rookies a chance to play. Yes. I mean, we've talked about this a lot, Rudy. Like if you have had shaky confidence in both Campaign and Landry Shamet, which is it has been very evident that Tom Thibodeau has had shaky confidence about Campaign and Landry Shamet all year. Why not at some point experiment with Tyler Kolek? Why not at some point experiment with Bakum Dadie? I mean, it's a little late in the season to do it. You wasted your time all season thinking, they'll figure it out, they'll play better. While we've had 10 years, I mean, these guys are veterans. They've been in the league forever. We've had a decade to know exactly who these guys are. What else did you think that they were going to develop, right? Here comes Tyler Kolek. His first game since January 1st, by the way. His first game since January 1st. My goodness. Jeez, Tom Thibodeau. Jeez. Kolek is bringing it down to start the second quarter. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Let me shut up. Now let's lock in. We've not been locked in all night. Now we're locked in. We're locked in for Tyler Kolek minutes. Here we go. They get it down low to Towns, has it in the post, spins in the lane, puts it above glass. He's looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it, forced it. Come on. Doing too much, Towns, doing too much. Here comes Smart pushing it the other way. Achua's in the game, by the way. Smart flips it up at the basket. He's looking for a foul call. My goodness, some ugly basketball from both sides. Out of bounds, flies over the backboard. All right, come on. Get the ball in my man Kolek's hands. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Tyler Kolek. Yeah, they're trying to press you full court, but they don't know that you're that guy. They don't know that you're that guy. So show them that you're the guy. Kolek bringing it down against Carrington. Has it on the right wing. Spinning. Still has it on the right wing. Gets it over to Towns. Towns in the high post. Directing traffic. Hands it off to Shamet. Coming to his right. Wide open on the pull-up three straight away. Can't get it to go off the back rim. Holmes with the rebound. Here comes Smart. Smart bringing it down. Coming to his left off the home screen. Behind the back pass to nobody. Rashawn Holmes just standing there. You don't even know what's going on. Kolek has it on the left wing. Shoves it over to Towns as the trailer for a pull-up three. Can't get it to go. I thought that was going in. It looked good. Form looked good. Looked on balance. Looked smooth. Nice pass from Kolek. Kaishan George coming down the other way, fending off Kolek, leaning in, stops, goes up, gets fouled by Tyler Kolek. I don't know about that call, ref. Why you give him the call? Kolek was battling down there. Why you give Kaishan George? Why you give one rookie the call over the other, ref? Come on, man. Tyler Kolek called for the foul. NBM said playoffs about possessions, rookie make mistakes, turnovers. Yeah, man, I don't know. I still would rather have seen Bakum.ea play 12 minutes over Landry Shamet. Right? I mean, if the only job of Landry Shamet, which it seems like the only job of Landry Shamet since he's been in the rotation all year, is to play defense and shoot open threes, literally no other responsibilities. The guy takes maybe 4 or 5 dribbles all game long, as Kaishan George misses both free throws, by the way. We love when our opponents miss free throws. If that's his only role, you're telling me Bakum.ea is going to mess up so bad that he's going to turn it over all the time in that situation? Landry Shamet, a 3 off the pass from Towns. Can't get it to go. You know, I'm sure as the Wizards turn it over. Hit ahead to Anunoby's coming down the other way. Lefty layup, blows the layup. All right, I mean, I got the lights going. I'm waiting for something to pop off, right? I was hyped as Kaishan George draws another foul on Shamet. If you're telling me that rookies make mistakes, I get you, which is why I fully understand why Campaign is playing ahead of Kolek. Because you're playing the point guard position, one of the most important positions. I get that one. That one I fully understand. I fully understand wanting to go to Campaign over Kolek. Okay, fine. What I don't understand is never, ever, and we've been through this, the whole debacle of opening night, season opener against the Celtics, and never playing Bakum.ea again. The thing I don't understand is never giving Dottier a chance to be like, okay, well, you're 6'8", you're literally 4 or 5 inches taller than Shamet. You've shown that you can knock down a 3. You've shown that you got some basketball knowledge to know when to cut. You've shown that you can be feisty defensively and stay in front of a guy and try. You're telling me that Shamet has been perfect? Shamet never turns it over? Shamet never makes a bad decision? Come on, man. You got to be able to live with things. There's going to be positive and negatives to every decision you make, obviously. But it feels like the negatives significantly outweigh the positives of playing Shamet over Dottier all season long. Kolek got his hand on the ball as Rashawn Holmes was wide open in the basketball himself. There's some good defense from Kolek right there, saving an easy 2-point basket. Come on, Kolek. Yes, sir. Prove it on the defensive end. We need it. We need it. David said, I'm so tired of hearing Shamet's name. He just doesn't really give you much. And that's fine. That's fine. That's literally who he's been all year. Not all year, his whole career. It's literally who he's been. And that's fine. You're telling me Dottier can't give you something? Something that Kolek doesn't give you? How about some energy? How about some youth? How about a guy who's hungry, who wants to learn, who wants to show out and play for a contract? As Bob Carrington pump fakes, goes to the basket and gets an easy layup. Come on, man. Come on. Knicks call the timeout. 8-point game. A little over 9 minutes to go. Albert said Warren and Tucker. 40-year-old PJ Tucker's not doing nothing, and 35-year-old TJ Warren, who can defend a traffic cone, is not doing nothing. Are they better than Shamet? Better options than Shamet? TJ Warren's probably a better option than Shamet, maybe, but I don't know. Tom Thibodeau obviously likes the defense that Shamet provides at the very least, and I don't think TJ Warren's providing that. When healthy, this team does not need help offensively. They obviously need help defensively, and Shamet's the better defensive option, which is why you're not getting TJ Warren. Raymond Vasquez, what's up, Raymond? Keenar said, I expect mistakes from Kolek. Young players got to learn and get through it. Yeah, I mean, what's going to happen? He didn't play all season long, so when he ultimately gets minutes next year, he's going to make mistakes because it's going to be his first real time as a rotation player, and you're going to have to be able to live with that, right? Why not live with them now as a rookie, especially when you're as thin as everybody has been saying? Right? If you're this thin, if everybody feels like, oh, this is one of the worst benches in the league, by far the worst bench of any team that fancies themselves a competitor, okay, then why would you not try things? Why would you not try things then? Why do we have to go all year questioning, is Campaign better than Kolek? Why do we not know that? Why do we have to question that? Right? Why do we not know for a fact that Shamet is the better option over Carl Jean-Baptiste? What's up, Carl? Why do we have to go all year with the question, is Shamit better than Dadier? Why do we not know that for a fact? Right? Knowing that for a fact means you played Dadier and he was too inconsistent, made too many mistakes defensively, and the shot fell off a cliff. You know, once you're playing on a nightly basis, a legitimate part of a rotation, fell off a cliff, makes too many mental mistakes because he's a rookie. It happens. Like, we don't know that, though. That's the thing. If anybody sits there and is like, oh, well, Shamit's definitely better than Dadier. He's a rookie. Like, we don't know that. Rookies are playing all over the league. Someone on Twitter, I think it was Tommy Beer, had the stat, literally every other first-round pick in the NBA has played over 100 minutes, except for Dadier. Except for Dadier, which is crazy because, number one, this is a very shallow team. They don't have a ton of depth on the bench. The fact that he never got an opportunity, a real opportunity, is crazy. And number two, Shamit was out the first month and a half of the season with a separated shoulder. And instead of going to Dadier, Tom Thibodeau elected to go to a 7 or 8 man rotation. You were out Achua and Shamit. And instead of playing Dadier, you said, nah, I'm just going to play 7 guys instead. How do we excuse that? I mean, the team won to start the year, though, right? That's the excuse. Well, they won. Well, they won on the back of Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson being awesome. Because Mikal Bridges was terrible. And Anunoby was awesome. And Josh Hart was awesome. Right? They relied on 4 guys. 4 guys. And Deuce McBride was pretty good to start the year before he got the hamstring injury. GD, what's up, GD? I had the timer ticking the whole time. The whole time. I'm trying to get this game over with. GD said, everything you're saying is why Tibbs not leading us to the chip. Good, solid coach, but Tibbs can't get out of his own way. Facts. Yeah, I mean, it's funny, too, because every time, and I've seen this with other content creators, every time you criticize the coach, and not to call anybody out, but, you know, everybody's got different beliefs. Every time somebody calls Tom Thibodeau out, Anunoby, nice 3, off the pass from Kolek, by the way. Every time I've seen somebody criticize the coach, the response from other content creators is always, he's a good coach, this team is awesome, you know, all of the things. Towns comes up with a weak side block, nice block from Towns. And it's like, yeah, man, I can recognize that he's a damn good coach. But his mistakes and his decisions this year is Anunoby knocks down back-to-back threes. His decisions this year is what's held the team back the most. And here's the thing. Those same content creators would have told you and have told you in the past about guys like RJ Barrett, where it's like, oh, we love RJ, but if the opportunity arises to upgrade at that position, you have to put business in front of the team and get rid of emotions. And you have to trade RJ for the better player. And they're right about that. But in the same vein, set your emotions aside. If there's an opportunity to upgrade over Tom Thibodeau, you have to take that opportunity. That's another avenue to upgrade the team. And on top of that, I will recognize that whenever it comes time to hire a new coach outside of Tom Thibodeau, which hopefully it's sooner rather than later, it's going to be a risk because it's going to be somebody with either limited head coaching experience or no head coaching experience. So it's going to be a risk when we move on from Tom Thibodeau. When Tom Thibodeau was always the safe choice, but you never accomplish anything in life unless you take the risk. And it's going to come time for the Knicks to take the risk, right? Think about the Celtics. The Celtics had Ime Udoka. They could have just bit the bullet, taken the punch from the media and the outlets and all the things with the Ime Udoka situation, but instead they decided to move on and upgraded Joe Mazzulla, who, by the way, got destroyed in his first season as the Celtics head coach, as a bad head coach. Literally go listen to any Bill Simmons podcast during Mazzulla's first coaching year. He bashed him every chance he could get. And now he's considered one of the best coaches in the league. Funny how that works out, right? I'm just saying. Coach is great. Right? He's been awesome for the Knicks for the past 5 years. There comes a time where you got to upgrade the position. $25-26 said, what coach would you put in that can coach this team with the timeline that they are on? The Knicks team isn't exactly young. They're not exactly old either, though. They're all either in the late 20s or actually Josh Hart just turned 30. He's the only guy of your core that just turned 30. Everyone else is under 29 or under. Who do I want? That's the thing. That's why I bring up that I acknowledge the fact that when you move on from Tom Thibodeau, it's going to be a risk because the coach you are going to end up hiring is going to end up being inexperienced or literally have no experience, right? The league, if you look around, is trending significantly younger, number one. And number two, it's the carousel of former coaches being hired, like that's gone because it's 2025 as Mikal Bridges knocks down a three off a handoff from Josh Hart. I've not been keeping up with the score. It's 42 now to 26. 16-point lead for the Knicks. I asked for 20 by the end of the first half, so let's go. As far as the head coach, like we brought up these names. We've talked about it 100 times. Josh Hart, nice rebound. Here comes Kolek. Hold on. Highlight from Kolek? No. But he does get it over to Bridges for a right corner three. He knocks it down. All right, there we go. 19-point lead for the Knicks. Now we're hooping. This is exactly what we want. Nice pass from Kolek. Bridges right corner three. No hesitation. Put it up. In transition. Boom. Knocked it down. That's what we want to see. As far as the head coach, who do you want? I don't know. There's nobody I want. I just, I would like them to evaluate that position, right? If Tom Thibodeau were a player instead of a coach, and he had the season that he's having right now, we would all be saying this offseason, like, oh, I don't know, they might have to look to trade this guy, right? If he were a player, every content creator would be like, I don't know, we might have to look to trade this guy, might have to look to upgrade, might be time to upgrade from this position. But because he's the coach, and moving on from a head coach is horrifying. It is a horrifying proposition. Because if you fail after you had a good coach, Tom Thibodeau's a good coach. He's the safe option. If you fail after moving on from Tom Thibodeau and you hire a coach that does not do a good job, oh boy. Yeah, you see that championship window go from like open to really, really, really barely open, might be closed entirely. A bad coach can ruin your franchise. Go look at the Lakers. Look at the Lakers. And I know they've overhauled their roster for the most part, obviously with the Luka trade. But even before the Luka trade, look how much of a difference a decent to good to great coach can make on a team. Right? You move on from Darvin Ham to JJ Redick, and then all of a sudden the Lakers look competent. Keenor said, yes, I would target Spo. Spo's not leaving Miami. I mean, hit him up. But even taking an interview with the Knicks would in turn be a backstab to Pat Riley, and I don't know if Spoelstra has it in him to stab Riley in the back. I don't know if he has that. Mark, what's up, Mark? Destroy this team. That is the goal, man. That is for sure the goal. Raymond Vasquez said Mark Jackson is head coach. I'm not doing the Mark Jackson thing again. If Mark Jackson was a good head coach, he'd be a head coach in the NBA right now. The reason why he's not a head coach is because he wasn't a very good head coach. AB said Pat Riley is a backstabber. Pat Riley is a backstabber to the people who he stabbed in the back. If a backstabber has never stabbed you in the back, you don't have the perspective of that person being a backstabber. As far as Spoelstra knows, and obviously he knows the history and whatnot. I'm not trying to insinuate that he doesn't know the history of Pat Riley and the Knicks and how he stabbed them in the back. But as far as Spoelstra knows, Pat Riley is the guy who believed in him and gave him the opportunity to be the head coach in the NBA to begin with. So, he's not going nowhere. NBM said, some are hard to please. I believe in this team. See you on the playoffs. We'll see. I mean, I've stated repeatedly, Bridges another three. Another three for Bridges. All right, 20-point lead, 22-point lead. Here we go. I've stated repeatedly that this is not, the way they played the last couple of games is not representative of who this team is. But that does not excuse the fact that they've played like trash, and we have to sit through and watch these games because of it. Smart looked like he tried to throw a lob. Terrible. And then Towns ends up fouling Jordan Poole on the floater attempt. All right. Buzzer Beater, Mark Jackson was a good coach. He didn't get along with ownership. There's a whole lot of people who didn't get along with Buzzer Beater. Whole lot of people who he rubbed the wrong way. I mean, there's a reason why he's no longer working for ESPN. And there's a reason why in the offseason, I don't know if you guys knew this, it was announced that Mark Jackson was going to do a couple of games for the MSG broadcast while when Walt Frazier doesn't make the travel for road games, right? This season, it ended up being Jamal Crawford who did some of those games. It was announced this offseason that it was going to be Mark Jackson until suddenly it wasn't, because there's a whole lot of people who don't get along with Mark Jackson. And when more than a couple of people in a bunch of different stops don't get along with you, it's not the other people's issue, right? Achua tried to feed it down low to Towns, a terrible pass from Achua. My goodness, he continues to be horrific these last couple of games. Keenan Hart said, no Mark Jackson, no Rondo. Absolutely, absolutely. Slim Slam, what's up, Slim? Sarr has it up top, driving to his right, spins to his left. Ball knocked out of his hands by Kolek. Kolek yet another steal. Now he's going to push it the other way. Looking for an opening. Gets it over to Bridges, comes to the basket, goes onto the basket. Tried to get it over to Josh Hart. Marcus Smart picked it off. Terrible decision from Bridges. Should have kicked that back out to Kolek for a three. Jordan Poole has it up top, dancing with it against Josh Hart. A step back left wing three. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Josh Hart rips it away from Sarr. Now he's pushing it the other way. It's a 20-point lead. Knocked out of his hands by Bub Carrington. Carrington's going to settle for the right wing three in transition, and he can't get it to go. Josh Hart knocks the ball loose, but it's going to remain with the Wizards as it goes out of bounds. AB said, Pat Riley has no rings with the Knicks, which is more valuable than Lakers championships or Heat championships. I mean, sure. I mean, I don't know what he values most. I'm sure people simply value championship rings. The fact that the Knicks haven't had a championship in forever would indicate that a championship with the Knicks would be insanely valuable, but, as Jordan Poole just goes all the way to the basket, Precious Achiuwa just decided to not step up. That's cool, Precious. That's cool. I appreciate that, big dog. DCL Love, what's up, DCL? Hire a coach who can implement a good offensive system. I think you just got to be more creative and flexible. I think Tom Thibodeau issues Kolek a three, line me up. Comes up short. Come on, Kolek, we needed it. Kicks it back out to Kolek, now over to Bridges. Bridges, he's been knocking him down. Continues to knock him down, baby. Nice extra pass from Kolek. Nice extra pass. AB said, Pat Riley said the not winning with the Knicks was his biggest failure. Yeah, man, because he failed. He made a couple of costly decisions. Obviously, the Knicks players ended up being the main reason why they didn't get over the hump, but he made some costly mistakes. Keenar said, Towns limping? I didn't notice, but get him out of the game then. Get him out of the game. I don't want him in the game then. I don't. Mitchell Robinson's in. And he's going back to the locker room. All right, let him be done for the night. It's a 21-point lead. We don't need him. Let him be done for the night. Bridges driving it down. Stop, turn, spin. Fall away jumper. Everything's going down for McHale. There you go. There we go. Buzzy B just said, what were Riley's mistakes? I mean, there's a couple of them, but one of them, one of the most notable ones was when it came time to put together the playoff roster. They call a travel on Jordan Poole, dancing around too much. One of the most notable ones that's been documented multiple times, Doc Rivers has talked about it. When it came time to put together the playoff roster, Doc Rivers was coming back from an injury, but was ready to go and ready to help the team, and he was a super important part of the team. And Pat Riley decided to not put him on the roster, and it left the Knicks without a super valuable player in the backcourt that they really needed. He's talked about it. If you read Blood in the Garden, you could read all about it. A lot of people have talked about how his reliance and over-reliance, some would say, on John Starks and how streaky he was and how much he never really kind of deterred him from taking some of the wild shots he would take was a costly mistake in that Knicks team and how they were built. Ball is still a very ugly play right now. Josh Hart's going all the way to the basket, righty leg, blows it, but Achiuwa on offensive rebound and put back. All right. Knicks with a 25-point lead. That's exactly what you want to see. Hart said Doc Rivers was an excellent player, just injury woes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was coming back from an injury, and he was supposed to be on the playoff roster, but Pat Riley tried to be a little cute and was like, maybe I put in this guy because he's coming back from the injury. We don't know what he's going to play like. And Doc Rivers was like, no, I'm good to go. I rehab so I can come back for the playoffs. And whatever. Like I said, you can read about it in Blood in the Garden. If you haven't read that book yet from Chris Herring, it's a fantastic book. I got like 4 chapters left. It's been great. Buzz Beater said Riley not playing Rolando Blackman was a mistake. Yes. I mean, a lot of coaches suffer from this. In hindsight, you look back and you're like, how come you didn't play that guy? How come you didn't play that guy? In the moment, a lot of people were asking, why aren't you playing Ronaldo Blackman? So, yes. Every coach makes mistakes. No coach is perfect. I argue this all the time with people. Even coaches who seem like the best coaches in the league at the time, like Spoelstra, who, by the way, just lost 10 games in a row. No coach is infallible. Every coach has their flaws. MBM said, I personally try not to dump on any player with a Knicks uniform. I guess I'm just a fan. Oh, me either, like I always say. Literally, I've said this all year. If you're wearing orange and blue, I got to root for you. I literally never liked Karl-Anthony Towns before he was a Knick. And when they made the trade, I suddenly woke up a Karl-Anthony Towns fan. You got to root for whoever's wearing your jersey. It is what it is. I'm going to root for your success. But I'm also not going to blind myself when you start playing if you're playing terrible, I'm not just going to blindly be like, it's fine. Like, no, it's not fine. I need you to be better. I need you to be better. And that's it. I just need you to be better. By the way, Kolek is still in the game. He's played the whole second quarter so far, and I love it. I love it. Astra's Music Education. What's up, Astra? Astra said, only if they aren't arrogant. Like, I'm not rooting for Embiid. Very fair. I would never root for Embiid. Very fair. He can wear a Knicks jersey. I'll never root for that guy. Very fair. Very fair. I'll never root for Joel Embiid either. Screw that guy. Poole knocks down the first free throw. Relic of the Soul. What's up, Relic? Hit the like button. I appreciate you, Relic. Yes. If you're in the stream right now, and a couple of other people have also said it, my bad for missing out on it. Shout out to everybody in the chat who always remind me to let you guys know. Anybody in the stream who has yet to hit the thumbs up button, please go ahead, hit that thumbs up button. It is by far the best way to support the stream, best way to support the show, best way to support the channel, and it's the only thing I'll ever ask of y'all. Appreciate y'all very much. Kolek has it up top, gets it over to Hart. Hart coming to his left, shoves it over to Robinson. Robinson back out the Bridges. Bridges coming to his left. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Comes up short, can't get it to go. Robinson fighting on the glass, can't keep it alive. I mean, he keeps it alive, but he can't grab it. Poole coming the other way. Hesitation move. Blows right past Josh Hart. Beautiful hesitation move from Poole. Gets the layup to go. Kolek puts up a floater. Can't get it to go. Robinson right there for the putback. Okay, Mitch. Okay, Mitch. He got the lefty putback dunk to go. Hart said, or David said, true point in the lineup makes a difference. It's the Washington Wizards, man. The Washington Wizards. Mitchell Robinson just allows Kaishan George to go all the way to the basket for an easy lefty layup. Doesn't even challenge it. Come on, Mitch. We need better. We need better. Kolek over to Robinson. Back to Kolek. Coming to his left. Driving it down. Eats up the space. Throws the lob to Robinson. Robinson catches and comes down with it. But he gets fouled by Kaishan George. Getting pushed. Joey Y. What's up, Joey? St. John's choked. Yeah, it was also a poorly officiated game for sure. But yeah. Also, Bettino sitting RJ at the end like that was weird. It was weird. Hart said, Kolek with absolute matter to defense. Part of the reason why he's not playing. Part of the reason. Kolek, nice bounce past the Bridges. Off the pick and roll. Gets a nice floater in the lane. Home run pass to Champagne. He can't get the layup to go. Towns swings it out to Kolek. Kolek, cross-court pass to Bridges. Wide open right corner three. Gets it to go, baby. Mikal Bridges is on an absolute heater. And you know who keeps finding him? My man Kolek. Yes, sir. Hit the lights. Hit the lights for my man Kolek. He's hooping. He's hooping. Poole hands it off to Kaishan George. Up top to Sarr. Sarr being guarded by Robinson. We do got Robinson and Towns in the game. George coming to his left off the Sarr screen, driving it down, ball knocked away, picked it back up, all the way out to the three-point line, straightaway three, splashes in at the net. He's been missing all night. Finally got that one to go. Okay, Hayes did another McHale game. It's cool. It's cool. It is the Wizards, so I just want y'all to beat up on the Wizards. Right? That's it. Josh Hart gets it over to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by George. He's been cooking him all night. Coming to his left off the Robinson screen. Hesitation move. Going under the basket. Wild reverse layup. He got it to go. Oh, he got it to go. I don't even know how many points he has. What do you have? 20 plus? Is he over 20 yet? Is he over 20? Alyssa reminding people to thumbs up. I appreciate you, Alyssa. Poole coming to his right. Driving it down. Scoop layup high off glass. Gets it to go past Robinson. AP said, just get the win. Just get the win. Make it fun. Get the win. NBM said, rest footprints all over the St. John's game. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. He's got 24 points, Mikal Bridges. 20 this quarter. Going crazy. Kolek cross court over to Towns. Towns along the baseline. Gets fouled by Champagny. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. My timer's ticked away already, but 35 seconds to go here in the second quarter. AP said, we should play the Wizards the rest of the year. If only. If only. Relic said, Robinson, Kolek, Cat, Hart, Bridges. It's been a good lineup. It is the Wizards, so I'm not taking anything out of this game. I just need them. He's 4 for 4 from 3, by the way, Mikal Bridges, and 8 for 10 from the floor overall. So he's hooping. I'm not taking anything away from this game. I just need them to win. That's it. It's the Washington Wizards. They've been tired. The Wizards are tired. End of the year. Everybody's out for the Wizards. Bunch of people out for the Knicks. Just get the win. Just get the win, and we'll move on. Kwame Robinson said, Mikal going for 40 tonight? I mean, hopefully he doesn't have to play in the fourth quarter, so unless he goes off for another 20-point quarter in the third, I don't think he's going to get the 40. I don't know. Kolek has played the whole second quarter, by the way. You get it over to Sarr in the post against Robinson. This is not where you want to be, Alex Sarr. He faces up, shoots a mid-range jumper over him, can't get it to go. That's not where you want to be, Sarr. You don't want to be going one-on-one against Big Mitchie down there in the block. It's not what you want. It's not what you want. AB said, right now, the New York Liberty are the best basketball team in New York. I mean, considering that they won the championship, there is no argument there. There's no argument. Even if the Knicks were playing significantly better, there is no argument to that. There is no argument. One won a championship. Russell Field said, Kolek, 7 assists. I mean, this is exactly what he does. This is exactly why you drafted him. He's doing literally exactly what you drafted him to do. It's almost like you could have snuck him in for some minutes every now and again, every time Campaign didn't play well. It's not like you're going to take confidence away from Campaign. I'm sure Campaign would love to see Kolek get some minutes. He's 0 for 3 from the floor tonight. Hasn't scored. Oh, no, he does have 1 point. Got to the foul line. But 7 assists. 3 steals. No turnovers. No turnovers. Like, come on, man. Come on. Hooping. Hooping. Plus 15. Yeah, I don't really care about the plus stuff. It's a blowout. Plus stuff don't matter. 66 to 41 is our halftime score. Got 24 minutes of action to go. Then we can get out of here tonight. Right? Mikal 10 for 16 from the floor, 4 for 7 from 30. Oh, he was 4 for 4 and 8 for 10 in the second quarter alone. 10 for 16 overall, 4 for 7 from 3. 3 boards, 2 assists, 24 points. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm not keeping up with the game the way I usually do. But we know what's going on tonight. It's not a big deal. It's a bad game. They're blowing out the Wizards by 25 at halftime. This is exactly what we were asking for. A nice, easy night. Restore some of the vibes. Gary Sanford, what's up, Gary? I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Do you need me to call it play-by-play tonight, or can we just hang out and talk hoops? Keener said, tonight is all about the quality play of Kolek, for sure. MBM said, play the bench the entire fourth. Yeah, right. I mean, I can hold out hope tonight just because it's the Wizards. Kwame Robinson said, this is an NBA team, let's not sleep. I mean, I could sleep. I hope our players aren't going to sleep. I'm going to sleep on the Wizards all night, though. I don't give a damn. This is the Washington Wizards. Now, as far as Kolek and Bridges and all our guys, don't sleep. Don't sleep. Especially Kolek. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. He played the entirety of the second quarter. I don't know what's going on with Campaign. Is he hurt? Is he hurt? Or did Tom Thibodeau just really like the minutes Kolek was providing? I hope it's the second one, but I did see Campaign on the bench putting ice on his arm, so I don't know. I don't know. Mark, what's up, Mark? Not really watching, but I'm glad they're taking care of business. 14-year-old birthday party for my son. Got 12 teenagers over at the house. Handle your business, Mark. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, the Knicks are handling business. Nothing of note outside of Tyler Kolek is hooping. He's got 7 assists. Beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see. Robinson's got 3 rebounds. Achua's got 5 rebounds. In his 10 minutes, he's got 5 rebounds, 2 points. Josh Hart's got 2 points, 9 rebounds, and an assist. Campaign's got 10 points, 4 assists. It's not like he wasn't playing well. He was playing well. Towns got 10. Anunoby's got 12. Bridges got 24, leading the way. As far as the Wizards go, Jordan Poole's hooping. Kaishan George making some shots. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Joey Y said, what happened with McBride during the Spurs game? He took a nasty hit to the groin, a knee to the groin as the guy was going up to the layup. He was defending the rim. Got kneed below the belt. And he was questionable going into the Hornets game. They ended up playing him. Crazy why they played him. Should have just sat him down and rested him. It was a game time decision tonight with the sore groin. Decided to just rest him. Thank goodness. Hopefully he doesn't miss a ton of games. But him getting some extra rest is always good. It's always good, especially when you have Tyler Kolek and you're playing the worst team in the league in the Wizards. JP said Kolek's so good. I mean, it is the Wizards. It is the Wizards. But he hasn't done anything that I don't think any of us thought he couldn't do. I think we all thought he was capable of playing well and being a facilitator. This is literally the thing that got him drafted. He is an excellent, pure point guard. He can control the team. So, literally doing the exact thing we all thought and expected him to do. And he's delivering. Right? Color me shocked. Color me shocked. Chi-Chi, what's up, Chi-Chi? The other night, I turned into the Nets-Pacers game. They got into a scuffle, but what really amazed me was how the entire Nets team, for the exception of D'Lo, walked off the court without shaking hands. I mean, that's a young team that's bad, that's, gonna fake being the tough guys. So what? Does that make them good? I know you're just bringing it up. I'm not saying that to you. I'm just saying, what is that supposed to mean? That they're tough? That they're tough guys? That they got an attitude? That they suck? They suck. And they're going to continue to suck. They're a bad team. XXXX. I need the Wizards to keep this a game. It's my time to hit big. I don't know about that, big dog. I don't know about that one. I don't know if that's going to happen tonight. MBM said, Tyler Kolek looks like he put on some muscle. I'm sure he's been working hard all year, man. I'm sure he's been working hard all year. Keen Hart said, it's got character. We like the feistiness. That's cool, man. That's cool. They're going to feisty their way back to the lottery. The Knicks used to be feisty when they were really bad, and then we used to all pretend that we love those teams. They sucked. They sucked. I'd rather this team. I'd rather watch this team than watch the Nets be feisty and then lose. You know what I mean? I don't care. Don't shake hands, kiss after the game for all I care. I really don't. Win the game. Win the basketball game. Gigi said, I would love for my team to have the same heart. That's all I'm saying. Is that heart? Or is that emotional? Is it feisty? Or is it childish? You can make the argument either way. You can call it feistiness. I could call it childness. You can call it having heart. I could say being emotional. It could go either way. It really could go either way. David said the Nets were better when they were in New Jersey. Problem is nobody wants to live in New Jersey. That's not true. That's not true. I think people would like to live in New Jersey. Problem was the Izod Center, which was the arena that the Nets used to play in, was awful, was horrific, was terrible to get to. It was off of the highway. It was in the middle of nowhere, and it sucked. It was absolutely horrendous. It was terrible. It was terrible. Jose Rodriguez, what's up, Jose? Finally, Tyler, a real PG. I mean, maybe you should have been playing Kolek over Payne the whole year, or at least giving him a chance to see if maybe he could help this offense, lubricate this offense in any way. Gigi said they played good. Booker will make them better next year. You know who used to say that all the time, Chi? Knicks fans, when the Knicks were really bad. Oh, we're feisty this year. All it takes is for the one guy to say we're going to come to the Knicks. And they're the New York Knicks, so obviously people are going to want to go to New York. And then they never got anybody. I'm sure Devin Booker is chomping at the bits to end up on the Brooklyn Nets when they have no future. I'm sure he's dying to go to the Nets right now. AP said Izod Center, you mean the Meadowlands Arena? It was the Izod Center first. They played in the Izod Center. Izod Center was terrible. I remember going there. That was awful. And it was awful getting there. First of all, it was a bad arena. It was ugly, outdated, disgusting, gross, whatever. It was also awful to try and get to. Like I said, it was off of the highway. It was right next to the MetLife Center. It was in the same area. And literally, you had to leave like 2 hours early just to get in. Because it was going to be filled with traffic. It was game night. And then getting out, all the people coming home from work, from a late night of work, that worked in the city but lived in New Jersey. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was awful. It was awful. It was awful. And I only went to a handful of Nets games. It was only to watch like other stars like Kobe or LeBron or something when they came to town. Keenan Hart said, I didn't know you were a Jersey boy. I grew up in South Orange, home of Seton Hall. I also went to school in New Jersey. Yeah, I lived in New Jersey majority of my life, pretty much my whole life. Pretty much. Everything I remember is Jersey. Pretty much. Relic said, the Nets got all them picks. They can make moves. 3 years. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if they can win the lottery. We'll see if they can get a free agent or a star player to come to their team, and we'll see what they do with the picks. Literally, the exact same thing Knicks fans were saying for 2 decades. Never worked out for them. We'll see. Obviously, the Knicks didn't have very good leadership at all, making no decisions. And the Nets, at the very least, have better decision makers than the Knicks had back then. So we'll see if it works out for them. David said, remember the Giants and the Jets play in New Jersey. Ain't it crazy that the New York Giants, but they don't play in New York? Ain't none of them live in New York? Ain't it crazy? The New York Giants. But nothing about them is New York. They play in New Jersey. They play in New Jersey. All their players live in New Jersey. AB said, I think the Nets have 4 picks in this year alone. We'll see what they do with them. Trade them. Move up. Maybe they win the lottery. Maybe they win the Cooper Flag lottery. We'll see. I think it would be fun and beneficial for the Knicks and the Nets to both be good and feisty, and that for to actually be a rivalry. David said Parkway South to the Jersey Shore in the summer is crazy. I mean, honestly, at all times, David, Parkway in general, north or south, is ridiculous. AB said New York City has no room for the Jets and the Giants. Make room, man. Or change their goddamn names to the New Jersey Giants and the New Jersey Nets. Do it. I dare you. Obviously, there's financial reasons as to why they call themselves New York rather than New Jersey, which I understand. Obviously. Our Garden State Parkway blows. Yeah, I mean, it's a running joke with me and all my friends where on all of our GPSs we have a setting on our GPS that literally never puts the Parkway on our routes if we have to go somewhere. Literally never get on the Parkway unless you have to. Unless you literally have to in order to get somewhere. Never get on the Parkway, ever. AB said, where are you going to put it? Maybe Queens? I don't know. I don't know where you put it. Obviously, building a new stadium would be crazy in New York. But, they're not New York teams, man. They play in New Jersey. All their players live in New Jersey. What is New York about them? What is New York about those teams? Literally nothing. They don't play there. They don't practice there. None of the players live there. None of the coaches live there. He said they were supposed to go to Manhattan, but James Dolan wasn't having it. Figure it out, man. Get your damn team to New York. David said I travel Parkway every day. Ooh. Parkway sucks, dude. Parkway sucks. Literally, it's awful. Literally. I'd rather drive through the city and take another 20 minutes longer than have to get on the Parkway. David said Jersey is the best flea markets. Yeah, all right. I don't know about that. MEM said back in the day, Jersey only had factories and prisons. I mean, not too far off. Not too far off from modern day. We can go around the league real quick. Also, we can go over some games from yesterday. We haven't done that. Carl said, we should have had this performance in the last few games. Unacceptable. The math isn't mathing. Yeah, I mean, which is why I get why people were upset and frustrated. I get it. I do get it. The Hawks beat the Warriors tonight. Whoa, the Warriors lost. Did they missing some guys? Curry wasn't playing. That's the big one. Steph was out. Other than that, I mean, we already saw that the Pacers beat the Nets today. That's cool. Let's go to yesterday. What happened yesterday? The Magic beat the Wizards. Wizards have been awful forever. Rockets beat the Heat. Heat, 10 losses in a row. Van Vliet drops 37. My goodness. Timberwolves beat the Pelicans. Timberwolves have been hooping, man. They've been hooping. They're now 41-31. Now 10 games over 500. Pretty great. Thunder dominated the Hornets. I mean, this is what good teams do. They destroy lesser opponents. They beat them by 35 points. Well, the Knicks lost by 20 plus. Like, come on, man. Mavs barely beat the Pistons. Pistons losing. Cool. Celtics dominated the Jazz. Cavs lost to the Suns. Oh, whoa, Cavs. I mean, they've got the 1 seed locked up. They don't give a damn anymore. Very fair. Blazers blew out the Nuggets. It's not a good time for the Nuggets to be losing games. And the Clippers beat the Grizzlies. Cool. We don't really care about that. Now we're back here. We're back. Start of the second half, y'all. Here we go. Avy said, anyone old enough to remember when New Jersey smelled like fart gas on the turnpike in the 80s? Brother, it still smells like that. It still smells awful. It's got a certain stank to it. Literally, you have to know when to roll the windows up, man. Everybody here knows. You just know. Oh, we coming up to roll the windows up. Roll the windows up. 10 p.m. store run. Anybody need something? Yeah, man, I might need a coffee. I'm not going to lie. I might need a coffee. This should not be an interesting game moving forward. Towns knocked down 2 free throws to start the quarter. Got fouled going to the basket. Carrington has it up top, coming to his right. Gets it over to, Anunoby jumped the passing lane. Almost came up with a steal. Poole down the lane and almost throws it away. Anunoby almost came up with another steal. Almost. Amy said it was worse 40 years ago around the Pulaski Skyway area back in the day. Chi-Chi said, are you from Hamden? I am not from Hamden. I also won't tell you where I'm from. Some crazy people out there. I am from New Jersey. I do live in New Jersey. Sarr, a fall away, one-legged jumper, can't get it to go. Towns with a rebound. K. Hazy said, love that nasty, gassy smell. That's crazy. It's a crazy sentence to even put. Towns gets fouled again, going to the basket. Back to the foul line is Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns, we don't need fouls right now. We just get buckets and get up out of here. That's all we want. That's all we want. Relic said, what do you got in the fridge? I ain't got nothing in the fridge today, brother. Ain't did nothing but eat leftover foods today. Ain't got nothing going on in the fridge. Got some water. Got some water. And nothing else. Not gonna lie, nothing else. Had leftover foods today. Ran the fridge out. Gotta do grocery shopping tomorrow. Towns knocks down the first free throw. I know he had a technical free throw, by the way. Wizards picked up a technical free throw. So now a 29-point lead. Can they make it 30? They make it 30. Jeez Louise. Gigi said, I've seen you around. Yeah, sure. Sure, buddy. If you ever see me in public, say what's up, man. Say what's up. Jordan Poole misses a pull-up jumper, but out of bounds off of Josh Hart. Keenan Hart said, Towns back in, just his hurt butt. Can we see Pacom? Pacom's not on the bench, so I assume he's with Westchester. We're going to get some as Towns jumps the passing lane, comes up with a steal. Towns gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart with a two-handed slam. Pacom's not on the bench, unfortunately, so we're going to see some Anton Watson, some Marjan Beauchamp, probably some PJ Tucker, some extended run of Tyler Kolek. And we'll see who else. Champagne off the extra pass, splashes a three. Cool. David said, everyone pitch in, send Chevy Domino's. Nah, I'm good. I did eat dinner. I'm good. Towns down the lane off glass, gets it to go. I mean, this is a 30-point beatdown, which is cool. This is what we wanted. We wanted a nice, easy victory. This is what you should do to bad teams. This is what the Knicks should have been doing these last two games. Happy we're finally getting it tonight. Kaishan George throws up a UFO, baby. An air ball. The ball goes out of bounds. Going back to the Knicks. Off the air ball. Gigi said, hashtag free Pacom, man. They should know that this was going to be a blowout tonight. Bring him up so he can get some run. They should have known. Bridges has it up top. Gets it over to Anunoby. Anunoby has it up top, being guarded by George. Home run pass to Bridges. Hits Josh Hart, cut to the basket. He blows a layup, but picks up his own offensive rebound. And then gets blocked by Sarr. Sarr gets it knocked out of his hands by Campaign. He's going to step back. No, over to Towns. Towns over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart to the basket. Gets fouled by Sarr. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. The ball movement, the wizardry, the hustle, the effort. Cool. David said, so excited, PJ minutes. We saw PJ against the Spurs, didn't we? Or was it against the Hornets? One of those things. You saw PJ last 2 minutes of the game. Didn't do anything. If we get fourth quarter PJ Tucker getting actual minutes, that'd be fun, right? That'd be fun. We got hype that up. I got hype that up. I can do a good job of hyping that up. Josh Hart at the foul line for 2 free throws. Misses the first one. All right, now we miss some free throws, but we're up 30, so it doesn't even matter. Susan said, I didn't see any circles tonight. They're playing the Wizards. They're playing the Wizards. Maybe we get some circles in the fourth quarter. Maybe Kolek does something special. I mean, right now, he's just kind of diming it up. And nothing like too spectacular, just regular point guard stuff. Like, I'm going to hit the open man time and time again, the simple play. So if we see something special, I'll pop off for something special. But it's the Wizards. It's the Wizards. Sarr straight away 3 over Towns. He can't get it to go. Bridges with the rebound. Here comes Campaign. Here comes Campaign. A little over 9 minutes to go. They throw it over the top to Towns. Towns going to the basket. Bully balling his way to the paint. Can't get it to go over Sarr. Long rebound finds its way out to Carrington. Shot out of a cannon is Carrington. A foul line pull-up jumper. Terrible shot. Why would you shoot that in that situation? Kayshawn George with the offensive rebound and putback, though. Gigi said, don't like these types of wins from the Knicks because I can't trash them. You just gotta enjoy the moment, man. Towns blows past Sarr, throws down a right-handed slam. And a timeout, 8:40 to go. Hart said Towns throwing it down on the scrubs. 25-26 said this game is over. Come on, big dog. Come on, this game has been over. It has been over. We know this game is over. We're just going to hang out the rest of the night. We're just going to hang out the rest of the night. D. Grant said, can you believe Kevin Knox returning to the Warriors? His career looked non-existent. I mean, he's going there to be a 15th man. He's not going to be a part of their regular rotation. He played well for them in the non-guaranteed contract he had with them, like whatever it was. I don't think it was a 10-day. It was a little longer than that. But they signed him to a regular contract for the rest of the year. I mean, he looked decent in some of the opportunity he got. Looked decent. Hart said, well, at least we don't have Bradley Beal or Jeremy Grant. I mean, I don't think the Blazers really care all that much that they have Jeremy Grant. Decent asset. Cap going up. They're a young team trying to lose games anyway. It's fine. I mean, it's a good thing we don't have Jeremy Grant because then we'd be stuck with that contract. AB said, good for Knox. Yeah, I always liked Knox. I always liked him. He was a good kid. He had like no fire to him. You know what I mean? He had no fire to him. He was just a dude who was probably good at basketball. I doubt he even loved basketball. The moment I was so hyped for Knox, I was down. I was down with it. I was like, cool, you took Kevin Knox, I'll get behind it, right? 6'9", sweet shooting, wing, some athleticism. I'll get behind that pick, fine. Room for the best for Kevin Knox. And then on draft night, where he showed the inside lining of his jacket, and it showed goddamn Fortnite. In that moment, I was like, it's over. It's over. How? The most important night of your career, and you show up with a Fortnite suit. Dog. I knew from that moment, I was like, that's a child. That's a child. Like, unless he can grow up, unless he can mature, we literally just drafted a 12-year-old kid. We drafted a young man with the mindset of a 12-year-old kid. And that's honestly how he played. Played very soft, played very timid, didn't have that fire and ferocity that you really need to have to thrive in New York and to thrive in the NBA in general. He didn't have it. That's honestly his downfall. I said, I think Portland would trade Jeremy for a bag of fries and a Shamrock Shake. I don't think they really care. Like I said, it's not like he's helping them win a ton of games. Maybe said Zion Williamson ruined Knox. Knox was ruined far before Zion. Although it didn't help. That Zion moment did not help. But he was ruined far before that moment. Like I said, he was ruined the night he flashed that Fortnite jacket. He should have kept that to himself. I know he got a bag for it. I know it was a sponsorship. You got to make a better decision than that. You're literally about to sign a multi-million-dollar deal. You can go with whatever couple of $1,000 that Fortnite was giving you to do that. D. Grant said, I like this kid from Creighton University, Ryan Kalkbrenner. I do like him too. He's 7'2", a blocking and rebounding machine. This is definitely a Tibbs guy. I do like Ryan Kalkbrenner as well. I think he's a good player. I haven't seen too much of him, but the little that I have seen and some of the box score watching that I've done, I do like Ryan Kalkbrenner. The Knicks aren't going to have a first-round pick this year, right? They have a fake first-round pick. They have the Wizards top 10 protected, and it's obviously going to fall in the top 10. They're one of the worst teams in the league, if not the worst team in the league, actually. Yeah, they're the worst team in the league. But yeah, they're not going to have a first-round pick, and I think he's going to be a first-round pick. I think Kalkbrenner will go in the first round. Gigi said, "Cut my boy some slack. I thought I bought his jersey. Kevin Knox's jersey? Nah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew from the jump. The moment I saw that Fortnite jacket, dog. Moment I saw that Fortnite jacket, I'm like, literally the most important moment in your professional career. It was over. Obviously, I was still rooting for him. It was ruined to be wrong, but I knew it was over. I knew in my heart of heart it was over. Too much passing from the Knicks turns it over. Let me just make sure I get my score right. Make sure I get my score right. It is 48-79. Campaign fouls Keyshawn George. 7:30 to go. 7:30 to go here in the third quarter. We got a lot of time to kill, y'all. What y'all want to talk about? AB said, do we have any second rounders this year? I do believe we have one second rounder. We did this the other day, but let's look at it again because I don't remember either. Not that one. Knicks draft picks. What do we have this year? I think we have one second rounder. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, look, we have the Washington Wizards pick, which is top 10 protected. Obviously, that pick will go back to the Wizards. We have a fake second round pick from Detroit. We're not getting that pick. That's going back to Detroit. It's a fake pick that you just implement to make a deal work or something. We do have a second round pick via Boston or Memphis. I don't know what this means, but the Knicks will have one second round pick this year, which is fine. Just fine. I always say, like, if you want a first round pick, you can trade into the back end of the first round. If you want an early second round pick, you can trade into the early second round for not that much. It's not that expensive to do. So if there's a prospect that the Knicks really like in the draft, you know, late in the draft and whatnot, they can go get him. Like, they got Kolek early in the second round. They got Dadier at 25. They got Hug Porty with the last pick in the draft. Like, they draft well, so just having one second round pick, it's fine. In the same vein, they also drafted Trevor Keels in the second round. So, you know, there's good and bad. There's good and bad. I did hear Anunoby knock down a three. So let me just hit that. K Hazy said OG's drives have become so much better. I think because he's not dribbling as low to the ground. I'm glad because I was tired of seeing him on the ground every time he drove. He's also being a lot stronger. I think he slowed his stride down significantly. So instead of like going full speed to the basket, which what pretty much all of us do, Anunoby has really controlled his pace to the basket and have used more bump euros, initiating contact and drawing fouls that way. It's one, gotten him to the line more. As Towns gets blocked by Sarr that time. One, it's gotten him to the line more, and two, it's helped him slow himself down. So A.J. Johnson knocks down a three. Tom Thibodeau called the timeout. He has seen enough. $26-point game, 82-56. David said, we got a first trade pick, Giannis or Zion. Would I want Giannis or Zion? I would want Giannis. I had to pick. Keenar said, Leon drafts well. Knicks historically well. Frederick Weiss, Whitney, Marseille Lampe, or Lampe, Ntilikina. I mean, none of these are Leon mistakes. None of these are Leon mistakes. Right? Obviously, none of them are Leon mistakes. The last one, Ntilikina, was all All Phil Jackson. So. Gigi said MJ could be drafted by the Knicks and Tibbs won't play him. Crazy thing about that is Tibbs played Emmanuel quickly when he was a rookie. Played Obi Toppin as a rookie. Tibbs will play rookies. Tibbs will play rookies. It's just how he utilizes them that's irksome. Keenar said, nah, Tibbs would play Jordan 52 minutes in a 48-minute game and he would blow his knee out. Yeah. Yeah. AB said, and they are gone because the Knicks had an opportunity to improve on that spot, right? Like we talked about earlier. Like we literally talked about earlier. Same mentality. If you have the opportunity to improve that position, you have to have a cold heart. You have to have a business mind. You need to make that move and trade that player to make your team better. In the same vein, when the time comes to move on from the coach to make the team better, they should definitely do that. They should definitely do that. The Knicks do have their own first-round pick next year, which is nice. We'll see what they do with that. It's not like they can trade it. Maybe they end up trading it on draft night for future assets, but should be a late first-round pick again. That's what they do. We haven't checked this in a while, but where do the Knicks stand in terms of offensive and defensive rating, right? Where do they stand? We literally haven't checked this in forever. Offensive rating. The Knicks have dropped down to 5th. They're still 5th. And they're battling it out with Memphis to stay in the top 5. They're 0.1 away, or 0.1 separated. But they've been second majority of the year, and they're not far off of that. They're only 2 percentage points off. And as far as defensive rating, how far have they fallen? They are 14th. They're 14th. Crazy. They're 5th offensively, 14th defensively. Team's not bad, man. Team's not bad. Like, that's not a bad place to be at all. It's not a bad place to be. I thought it was going to be way worse. I thought they would be, like, closer to 10 offensively. Like, thought they for sure would have dropped a pretty significant amount, but they haven't. And defensively, I expected that to be closer to 20. But, like we've been saying, since the return of Mitchell Robinson, they've been, top 3. They've been top 3. Let's update the score. 84 to 62. MBM said, head coach is much different than a player. Consistency at the coaching positions are mandatory for winning. And Tom Thibodeau has not been consistent. He has not been consistent at all. He's had a pretty poor year this year. Keenar said, Big Mitch made the Knicks defense before Mitch. We were like 20th. I mean, they were hovering around 15 before Mitch. 15 to 20. So, yeah, they were around 20, but they were hovering 15 to 20. On a good week, they'd get closer to 15. And on a bad week, they'd slide back closer to 20. But since Mitch has come back, they cracked the top 15. They're in the top half of the league in defense. They're 14. They're 14. K. Hazy said, why do the Wizards have a 12-year-old kid on the floor? Who is this kid? Who are we talking about? The Wizards get called for another tech? Bridges knocked down the technical free throw? Who are we talking about? Gigi said, why college coaches rarely transition to the NBA? Coaching college is significantly different because you're coaching kids. You're coaching kids who are transitioning into being young men, and you run very simple offenses, number one. Or number two, you could be just a lot more strict and stringent with what, as Bridges throws it away, he thought Anunoby was going to flare out, came up towards the ball. You could be a lot more strict and stringent with the way you run your program. Like what you say goes, and that's it. And that's it. When you go up to coach the NBA, you're dealing with other grown men. And, it's like when you are 21, it's like when you move out of your parents' house and you go back to your parents' house and they suddenly start treating you like a kid, and you're like, hold on. Like, I love you and I respect you, of course, but like, I'm not a kid anymore. Like, all of a sudden, like, what are you doing yelling at me? Like talk to me. Like, we're adults. We're both adults here. Like, and that's kind of the situation with college coaches. They go up to the NBA and they start screaming and yelling and trying to be dictators in the NBA, and like, you're gonna do it my way or I'm not gonna play you. And then they're grown men and they look at you like you're crazy, and you're like, who are you talking to? Like, what? Like, let's figure this out together. Like, what are we doing? It's not that they don't know basketball. They know basketball at an extremely high level. It's, some coaches can make that transition, right? The newest one, not the newest one, but one of the bigger named guys was Brad Stevens with the Celtics, came over. Another one was Billy Donovan, who's now coaching the Bulls, but came over to coach the Thunder. Any other recent college coaches come up and be successful? Can't think of one. Those two are the only, like, modern day ones, but like Calipari tried to come over to the NBA, did not work out. Patino tried to come over to the NBA, didn't work out. And I'm sure at some point, Dan Hurley is going to try to come over to the NBA, and we'll see if it works out. Oliver, what's up, Oliver? Used to getting yelled at Sunday dinner. Oh, A.J. Johnson. That's who we're talking about, the 12-year-old on the court. Yeah, I think he was the youngest player in the draft, which is funny because he was taken by the Milwaukee Bucks. Why did the Milwaukee Bucks take the youngest player in the draft? The world will never know, but it ended up being useful because they ended up trading him for Kyle Kuzma. Ricardo Brathwaite, what's up, Ricardo? A few days of rest may be helpful. Let's go Knicks. 2 minutes to go. I have not ran the timer at all. It's a 20-point game, by the way. What are we doing next? What was the question? Oh, a few days of rest. Yeah, so the Knicks will end up beating Washington tonight, and then they'll have 2 days off, and then they have another back-to-back situation. But thankfully, both games are at home. So they play Dallas, and then they play the Clippers. And then we're at Milwaukee, and then we're versus Portland to end out the month. Hopefully they win more games than they lose. That's where I'm at. Avi said grown men more confrontational. I mean, it's mostly a respect thing, and it's not that college coaches don't respect players, but like I said, they try to come into the league and coach it like a dictatorship. Like, what I say goes and that's it. And that's just not how the NBA works. It is far more collaborative. Like, you as a player who is like you. I don't know how old you guys are in the chat. Obviously, I know the demographics say that you guys are more on the older side. But if you're a 30-year-old player and you have a coach in the NBA who's hooting and hollering and screaming and yelling, like, as a grown man, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this. Like, why are you acting crazy right now? Like what are you yelling for? Right? Like, we could figure this out. Relax, dude. You can do that in college, and it works because they're kids and they're going to listen. You can't do that in the NBA when they're grown men. And that's obviously not the only reason why they don't work out, but I tend to think that that's a large proponent of the reason why it doesn't work out. Because like I said, it's not like they don't know basketball. They're great coaches. They can prove it on the college level. It's different when you go over to the NBA, number one, for that reason, but also it's a much more significant grind. You have significantly less practice time because the way the season works and the travel and going from playing, 20 to 30 games to playing 82 plus a preseason plus the playoffs and all of that is just way different. It's just way different. Shaman inside pass to Mitchell Robinson, though, by the way. Beautiful. Karen said, Juwan Howard is an assistant coach. College coaches in the NBA work if the players are young. I don't think they work if the players are young either. The NBA is just way different, right? Like, these players are living on their own, making millions of dollars, feeling like they're grown men. Like, it doesn't matter if you're 20 or 21. College coaches aren't going to work on young teams either, because it's about building it up and being able to massage losing. College coaches are not used to losing, especially if you're a college coach coming up to the NBA. You're likely a historically great college coach who had a great run, and it's time for you to come up to the NBA. And so you're not used to losing. And so you're probably going to get frustrated. And you're probably going to start hooting and hollering and yelling, and people aren't going to respond to that. It is what? An 18-point game? They swing it over. Sham it wide open right corner three. Too long, can't get it to go. Sham it chasing down the rebound. He can't grab it. It is 89-71. It's an 18-point game, y'all. 18. Marcus Smart, a mid-range pull-up jumper. And it looks like we're not going to have the bench out of the game, y'all. I mean, the starters out of the game. We're not going to have the starters out of the game. Because it's a 16-point game. Kolek down the lane. They'll scoop late with the left hand. Gets it to go. And the foul, baby. Tyler Kolek, yes, sir. Hit the lights. Tyler Kolek to the basket, baby. Tyler Kolek to the basket. Come on, big dog. Come on. Chi said, Kolek is giving me Jalen vibes. I mean, that play right there was definitely some Jeremy Lin vibes for sure. For sure. AP said if they lose this game tonight, they're going to be all right, AP. This is the fake comeback. Not every team. Teams do this. Fake comebacks exist. We just saw one against the Spurs. Right? Didn't they get it to within 3 or something like that? Kolek did knock down his and one free throw, by the way. Smart, a pull-up three over Kolek. Splashes it. Oh, foot was on the line. It's a 2. It was a 2. 92-76. James Sumler, what's up, James? It's been a while. It has been a while, big dog. Happy to see you. Josh Hart has it up top, a wide open 3. Comes up well short. Smart has it up top, being guarded by Shamit, calling for a screen. Tried to hit the pocket pass, kick ball on Robinson. Charlie V. Cruz, what's up, Charlie? Should we celebrate for this Knicks win against the mighty Wizards? I mean, it's a win, so you could celebrate it. It's the Wizards, so we know what the deal is. We know what the deal is. AB said I put nothing past the Knicks. Come on, Doug. Robinson knocks the ball loose, and that's going to end the quarter. Beautiful. 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 We love it. We love it. Right? We love it. End of the third quarter. We got 12 more minutes of basketball, y'all. Then we could all go to bed, get out of here. $32-point lead was cut in half, y'all. It's a 16-point game. 16-point game. Tyler Kolek, I'm expecting the entirety of the fourth quarter, big dog. I'm going to need y'all to hoop out. Hoop out in this quarter. Bridges with only 25. He only scored, what, one more basket in this third quarter? Towns with 20, and Anunoby with 17, Payne with 10. Gross. Not going to lie. It's kind of gross. Kind of gross. The Knicks own their own pick in 2026, in 2028, in 2028. And there's a giant stipulation as to what's going on with this pick, but the Knicks own it. They will have a pick in 2028. Yeah, it's a swap. So they're going to swap them. It's going to swap a million different ways before it ends up back to the Knicks. But they will have a pick in 2028. So they have a pick next year, and they have a pick in 2028. 2027, they do have a second-round pick. So they'll have a pick in every draft coming up, except 2029. They don't have any picks in 2029. But they do have 2 second-round picks in 2028. Granted, Boston remains a very good team in 2028. And then after that, we get to 2030, and that's 2031. We own that pick. We owe that pick to the Nets, and then after that, got all our picks back. All our picks still belong to us. AB said, now look at the outgoing. 2025, a second, 2027. Brooklyn holds the right to swap, but so the Knicks will have a 2028, but it's a swap. 2029 and 2031. All right, start of the fourth quarter. Let's get this over with, y'all. Let's get this game over with. Let's do it. Let's do it. And don't make this a single-digit game. They get it into Rashawn Holmes. Marcus Smart, what are you doing, big dog? What are you doing? You trying to win this game for them? Like, you don't want to do this. You know, I said Towns losing the ball classic style. I mean, that's Towns. That's a big cat. That's big cities. We know this. We know this. Kolek picks his dribble up, gets it over to Towns. Towns going along the baseline. Stepped out of bounds. Ball going back to the Wizards. Student said 2029, who can look that far ahead in the way this world is now? I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, they'll be fine. You know, I said we're trying to lose. A.J. Johnson down the lane. Can't get the layup to go. Fight for the rebound. Towns has it. Gets it over to Shamit. Why is Shamit in the game? Let's get Shamit out of there. Let's get P.J. Tucker in the game. Kolek turning on the Jets. Going under the basket. Leaves it off for Shamit. Leaves it off for Robinson. Shamit, you... Come on. Mitch, you got to catch that, man. A.J. Johnson the 3. He can't get it to go. Anunoby fighting for the rebound. He can't get it. And I don't even know who that is. Who is that? Turn around. Let me see. Is that Gill? Is that Kendall Gill? I think that's Kendall Gill. 12-point game, by the way, y'all. So, all right. All right. And the Knicks almost turned it over again. Fighting for it. Kolek able to keep it alive. Anunoby putting his head down attacking. Gets blocked by Rashawn Holmes. Uh-oh. Smart knocks down a pull-up 3. It's a 9-point game, y'all. It's a 9-point game. Keenan Hart said, wow, Kendall Gill, where's Marcus Liberty? All right. So that was fun, right? We got to have our fun, and you know, I was trying to be positive. Trying to be like, nah, there's no way they're gonna give this up, right? No way. There's no way. And yet here we are. I mean, what do you want me to say, guys? What do you want me to say? Keenan said, see, I cheated on Whole Foods, and look what happened. It's all your fault, Keenan Hart. It's all your fault. AP said these bums were up 30. Yeah. You can't excuse this, man. I know Marcus Smart coming off the bench, 3 for 4 from 3. Cool. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, a block. Still impactful, man. Marcus Smart's still impactful. Look at the bench. Plus 11, plus 12, plus 3, plus 14, plus 12. Look at the starters. Horrendous. All of a sudden, the Knicks can't guard their bench. That's cool. That's what's up. I mean, Marcus Smart, he's hooping. Shout out Marcus Smart. What's his contract looking like? Now I'm interested. Marcus, can you get healthy? What's your contract looking like, big dog? What's your contract looking like? Do they have the contract here? They don't have the contract here. I gotta look it up. You're gonna make me look it up, huh? All right, cool. You're gonna make me look it up. Pretty sure he's a free agent this year, right? That's why they traded him. Yeah, he's a free agent. free agent next year. Cool. AB said, it's mental with these guys. Yeah. Mark said, letting up on defense. Yeah, I mean, letting up on everything. Offense, defense, and not doing anything. If they were letting up on defense, but they were also scoring and they were just trading baskets all night, like they would have held on to a 20-point lead. But now here we are. You know? Like, up 30, yeah, you can let up on defense. It's going to happen. But, you know, now we're here. Doug said, these players letting up to hit their parlays. Oh, man. Here we go. Fun. Campaign bringing it down. I just wanted this game over, and now it's a cardiac Knicks affair. Now it's a steal. Kendall Gill over to A.J. Johnson. Two-handed slam. 7-point game. Bridges bringing it down. The Knicks thought that the Wizards were like them and that they would just quit. But instead, the Wizards have battled all the way back. Bridges, middle of the lane, kicks it out to Payne. Can we get Kolek back in there? Oh, we got Payne in. Swings it over to Anunoby. Knocked out of his hands. Going to remain with the Knicks. Can we get Kolek back in there? I'm just saying. I really liked hanging out with Kolek. XX said, just came back just to say I was right. You was right, big dog. You was right. Mark Avon. What's up, Mark? Leave it to the Knicks to make a game competitive. They don't call them the cardiac Knicks for no reason. Bridges on the left wing. He's going to have to put it up. Can't get it to go. Terrible shot. Shot clock was winding down. Had to get something up. A.J. Johnson crosses over to his right. Down the lane. Kicks it out. Extra pass. Marcus Smart. Left corner three. Wide open. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. A.J. Johnson, an offensive rebound. Pulling it back out. Coming to his right. Swings it over to Smart. Smart being guarded by Towns. Dancing with it. A pull-up three over Towns. Splashes it. It's a 4-point game, y'all. With 9 minutes to go. It's not even like the Knicks made them work for it. 9 minutes to go. It's a 4-point game. Payne has it up top. Crossing over to his left. Stepping back for a straightaway three. Looking to answer. And he does. Cool. Now I have to call the game. XX said they turned the magnets on the Wizards' rim. Nah, the Knicks just turned off their competitive drive in this game. That's what happened. Smart coming to his left, behind the back pass to Gill. Gill launches a straightaway three. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Here comes Bridges. Bridges coming to his left off the Robinson screen. One-legged fall-away jumper in the paint. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Knocked out of Robinson's hands. Here comes Gill, pushing it the other way. Gill over to Smart. Smart on the left wing. He's been feeling it. Way off on that one. Anunoby with the rebound. Home run pass to Bridges. Bridges bringing it down. One man to beat. Euro stepping down the lane. He gets tripped up. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. 8 minutes to go. AB said, now you see why I hate this team. Can't even relax on a Saturday night. We didn't even want to watch this game. We're watching it because we're Knicks fans and we're obligated to watch every single Knicks game. We didn't want to watch a game tonight. We just wanted to see Tyler Kolek do his thing. Wanted to have some fun. And we had all of that in the first quarter. And then, then they made it a game. Now all of a sudden I have to call the game. Bridges knocks down the first free throw. Relic said, Mark's back. You know it's back. XX said, when the Knicks had everyone hurt in the playoffs, they did not want them to win. Remember, Pacers shot 75% from the field or some record. Magnet on high. I mean, that's just the Knicks' luck for sure. For sure. A.J. Johnson bringing it down after Bridges knocked down both free throws. 9-point game. Rashawn Holmes has it up top. Hands it off to Smart. Smart coming to his left off the Bridges screen. Throws up the floater. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Bridges knocks into the air. Towns fighting with Rashawn Holmes for it. It's a jump ball. Eight minutes to go, y'all. 9-point game. 8 minutes to go. Mark said, I'm back. What happened? They wanted to make it interesting. They wanted us to have a much better experience watching the game. Marcus Smart subs out of the game. All right, so we're going to end up winning this. Why would you take Marcus Smart out of the game? He's literally been the driving factor for them making this comeback. I said, yeah, Pacers couldn't miss that night. It sucked. But if OG didn't get hurt, we win that series right then, for sure. But, if it was horseshoes, ifs would count for a lot. Almost would have won us the series, but we didn't. Bridges down the lane, steps back, pump fakes, gets it over to Payne. Payne coming to his right, off a screen, stepping back. A straightaway three, high arcing, in and out, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Towns knocks it loose, and he gets fouled. Mark Avon, make it entertaining. I mean, they're definitely trying. Angel A1's Roman checking back in. What the? Yeah, I mean, just get out of here with a win. That was the mentality tonight, right? Just get a win. Towns putting his head down attacking, gets the layup to go. They put Sarr back in. Sarr's been getting torched all night. All right, yeah, they're trying to lose. The Wizards are taking, so the Knicks aren't going to lose tonight, but, Sean George has it up top, coming to his left, off the Sarr screen, down the lane, pump fakes, down low to, tried to get it down low to Sarr, turns it over. Again, they put the rookies back in. They're going to make a ton of mistakes. Anunoby gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Mark said had to come back to knock some sense into them. The Wizards want to lose, obviously, right? They don't want to win games. So they, the coach did a really good job. He got him back into it. It was, a 4-point game? And then immediately was like, hey, good job, guys. You made it competitive. Let me put the bums back in. Let me put the rookies back in. Oh, they called a goaltend, not a foul. Sarr swings it over to George. George driving to his right against Anunoby. Goes up. Can't get it to go. Well descended from Anunoby. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to Payne. Payne's pushing the pace. Now he's going to slow it down. Has it on the right wing. Over to Towns is the trailer. Being guarded by Sean George. Knocked out of his hands. He's going to keep it. He's going to look to dance. Hits Bridges, come to the basket. Pump fakes. Sarr came over for the help. And then he throws it away, trying to get it over to Payne. A.J. Johnson shoves it over to Gill. Gill with the righty layup gets it to go. Keenan Hart said, capture the flag. Yep. They're definitely trying to capture that flag, man. I hope they do get the first pick, too. I think the Wizards have been bad for long enough. Give them that first pick. Towns fires a 3. He can't get it to go. All right. A little over halfway through this fourth quarter. Now we just need to get this thing over with, man. We can't even have fun. Because now we're full of anxiety. Anunoby comes up with a steal. Beautiful, as he does. He's going to Euro step down the lane. Ton of contact. No foul. Got the layup to go. My goodness. Oh, gee. He been in the weight room, baby. Been in that weight room. AP said, so they purposely trying to lose. That means we would have lost this game and how they really wanted. Maybe. I mean, the way Smart was playing, the way Rashawn Holmes was playing, maybe, man. Maybe. Or maybe the Knicks were just like, oh, damn, now we have to turn it back up, and they would have won the game anyway. But we'll never know. But I don't know if the Knicks would have lost it otherwise, but I do know that the Wizards want to lose. I do know that. Keenar said, I'm sure if they get Harper, it'll be fine. Yeah. But why settle for the consolation prize, right? I would like to see them get Cooper Flag number 1. Flag, Washington, D.C. Just makes sense. It just makes sense, right? Listen, there's 2 teams I would like to see Cooper Flag go to. I think 2 teams should be, maybe there's 3. No, there's 2. I would like to see Cooper Flag either go to Washington or Portland. I think Portland should be rewarded for actually putting together a competent team and a competent season. They had a stretch where they were really playing hard and really trying to win games. And I would like to see them be rewarded with a good player in Cooper Flag. I would also like to see Washington be rewarded. Maybe not rewarded is too strong of a word, but they finally pulled the trigger, finally blew the team up and got really, really bad. They've been bad for a long time, but not really bad. They're finally really bad these last 2 years. Last year kind of sucked because it was a bad draft. There were no star players in it. So they took Sarr, 2 or 3? They took Sarr 2. This year, I hope they get the first pick. And then after that, they should be competent moving forward because you get Sarr. You pair him with or you get Flag and you pair him with Sarr, and that's a scary defensive front court right there. Pair him with Koulibaly, that's a scary front court defensively. And then, you have good young guys with Kaishan George and Bub Carrington, and then you can start figuring out how you want to construct your roster. But I would like that. I think that would be good for the NBA. D. Grant said the New York Nets will be the Cooper Flag sweepstakes. I hope not. Keenar said, check Avdia, nice last game, a nice season, sharp looking sharper. Kamara, Scoot is going to be good. I have every single bit of Scoot stock that I've ever compiled. Haven't sold off not one bit of my Scoot Henderson stock. Thought he was going to be a superstar point guard. I may just have to settle for star point guard, but either way, I think that kid is the goods. I think he's got it for sure. Dogcatcher, what's up, Dogcatcher? My Blazers took the Cavs to overtime in Cleveland a few weeks ago. Blazers are good, man. They play hard. Mark said, Nets may get Derek Queen out of Maryland. We'll see. They don't have a great chance of getting the first overall pick. They need as much talent as they can get. They need everything. Right? They're starting from scratch. So. Here we go. We're back into it. Come on, y'all. Final 6 minutes of the game. You got a 13-point lead. Let's just get out of here healthy and with a win. Kaishan George being guarded by Josh Hart. Swing through to his right, down the lane, knocked out of his hands. Jordan Poole picks it up and just chucks it up at the basket and hit the side of the backboard. That is the Jordan Poole experience. Anunoby putting his head down and attacking, gets another layup to go. Okay, OG. Just put your head down, get to the rim, baby. A.J. Johnson, quick crossover to his left. Picks his dribble up. Tries to get it over to Sarr, turns it over. Josh Hart, one man being the rookie George, flips it up at the basket, gets it to go. And just like that, it's back up to 17. Like I said, it was a fake comeback. The Wizards obviously want to lose. They're not going to put up too much of a resistance. Knicks turned it back on. Like, oh, damn, now we got to play again. Like, Anunoby come up with a couple of beautiful defensive plays. As Poole spins to the lane, he gets a layup. But this game should be over. I mean, we said that earlier. And then the Wizards made a comeback. But with no Smart in the game and an 8-second violation on campaign. Come on, big dog. Shamit's going to check in. Dogcatcher said, trying to pass the Mavs and Suns to make the play-in, down the tiebreaker, losing to both. Are they that close? Dogcatcher? Double X said, I have Sports Fire. It has every game and every sport, every day, every sports channel, college, football, basketball. Cool. That's cool, man. That's pretty cool. I'm happy for you. Sarr catches it on the pick and roll, pump fakes, and gets fouled by Shamit. Who's Shamit in for? Anunoby? AP said, they throw this game, we were going to lose this game. You never know, man. The Knicks definitely turned it back up, CP from Knicks Fan TV just put up on Twitter that expect more Tyler Kolek moving forward. Deuce McBride expected to miss multiple games. So, if only we could have started resting him the last game when he was questionable. Why did he play that game? Why? Can he make it worse? Bridges, a fall away jumper, can't get it to go. It's 107-94. Jordan Poole has it up top, being guarded by Hart, dancing with it. Inside pass gets knocked away. Ball is still loose, out of bounds. It's going to go to the Knicks. Dogcatcher said Klingen's going to stick around and anchor the boards and rim defense. He needs to improve his low post moves, though he does the screen and roll well. Klingen, also one of my favorite players in the last draft. Where did he go, 7? No, he went higher than that, right? Edie went 7, didn't he? Something like that. Klingen should have went higher to me. I would have taken Klingen over Sarr. That's just me, though. Towns has it in the post, spins, double team, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. With 4 minutes to go. Trying to get out of here, y'all. We're trying to get out of here. Mark said, please explain what a groin contusion is, Sheffy. Come on, man. I'm gonna have to buy one of those anatomical skeletons so I can show you. But realistically, this is what happened to Deuce McBride. I'm gonna show you on the giraffe. Pretend this is Deuce McBride right here. This is what the Spurs did to my man Deuce. Kia! 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 Right below the belt. Right below the belt. My man Deuce is gonna be out for a while because that is it's not good. That's not good. Mark Avon said, this game ain't over yet. Sorry to say, Knicks better concentrate. For sure. I mean, it's a 14-point game with 4 minutes to go. Anything could happen in modern basketball with the three-point shot. But, you know. Sarr has it up top, over to Poole, driving to the basket, runs right into Shamit. Can't get it to go. Looked like maybe Towns blocked it. And a foul on Jordan Poole. Ken Hart said he liked MMA. Not really. Not an MMA fan. Not really. Mark said, so his groin bone is bruised? We could say that. We could say that. Towns, the left wing three, knocks it down. There you go, big dog. There you go. 17-point game. 3:45 to go. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Double X said, the first Knicks game I ever went to, we sat at the top row. Worst seats in the house. I mean, it's expensive, man. It's expensive out there in the Garden. I go once a year. Save up money. Me and my dad, we go once a year, and that's it. 25-26, a game not over. You're the curse, 25-26. You said that earlier when they were up 30. And I know you were saying it facetiously. You were saying it as a joke. And then it ended up being true. So it's really your fault, 25-26, that this ended up being an actual game. You know, Arthur, that's what they said anyway. Usually not a multi-game injury, but maybe it's an excuse to rest him and play Tyler. A strained groin can be. I know they described it as a bruised or a groin contusion, which is a deep bruise, a deep bone bruise. But yeah, just rest him. Just rest him. I don't care. You have Kolek. Just rest him. Just rest him. You'll be fine. You're playing the dregs of the league. You got Dallas coming up. You got the Clippers. Clippers could be tough. You got Milwaukee. Milwaukee's going to be tough. And then you got Portland. Portland's going to be tough. So you got some tougher games coming up. So just rest him. Rest him until the Milwaukee game, which is next week. So give him a week off. Give him a week off. He should have been resting going back to Thursday. He should have never played that Thursday game against Charlotte. A.J. Johnson to the basket, gets fouled. Russell Field said, athletes' injuries are worse because you use those muscles a bunch. True, very true. But also, they do have access to the best trainers in the world and 24/7 care, you know? Mark said, I'll be up in New York City in 2 weeks, Mets opening week. Knicks tickets way too expensive. Way too expensive. When we go now, we exclusively sit on the Chase Bridge. They tend to be around $350, which is an insanely expensive ticket for not the greatest seats in the world, like you're high up on the bridge. But we do like sitting on the bridge just because you get the leg room. You get the leg room, you're right by the concessions, right by the bathrooms. To me, best seats in the house. If you can afford tickets and you're trying to go to a game, I would suggest trying to sit on the Chase Bridge. Towns did knock down a layup, by the way. And A.J. Johnson got fouled and split the free throws, so it's 95-113. Who's that? Gill down the lane, pull-up jumper, gets it to go. Kobe Jones. That's not Kendall Gill at all. That's Kobe Jones. Kendall Gill's out of the game. Kobe Jones. Hart said, just go to the 76ers to see the Nets, or to see the Knicks, or go to Barclays when the Knicks play the Nets. Although I think they don't play the Nets anymore. Towns gets fouled. Come on, we're trying to get out of here. Why are we driving to the basket getting fouled? Why are we going to the basket to get fouled? Shoot some jump shots. Get out of here. Tom Thibodeau's going to sub in the bench guys. Cool. Towns is at the foul line for 2 free throws. Omar Murray said, I'm going to the Mets and Marlins April 6th. Can't wait. Shout out to you, man. I can't remember the last time I went to a baseball game. A couple of years ago. Definitely a couple of years ago. D. Grant said, Kendall Gill must be his son. Oh, you know what? It's Anthony Gill. My bad, D. Grant. My bad. It's Anthony Gill. Let me just double check. Anthony Gill. My bad. Not Kendall Gill. Anthony Gill. I'm mixing the two names up. Jalen Martin's in. AJ Johnson's been playing. Kobe Jones. Kobe Jones is in. And Tristan Vukcevic is in the game. Bridges ends with 27. Anunoby ends with 23. Towns ends with 30. Payne ends with 13. Josh Hart with 9. Cool. Towns is still in the game because he took the free throws. Now he's going to the basket. And another block and foul. Another foul. He's going back to the foul line. Stop getting fouled. We want to get out of here, Towns. We're trying to get out of here, man. Stop getting fouled. Hart said, I assumed it was Kendall's son. I just thought he was Kendall Jr. Yeah, I was mixing up the names. Obviously more familiar with Kendall Gill, so I kept saying that. It's Anthony Gill. I don't know if he's his son. You know what? We can look it up. Is Anthony Gill Kendall Gill's son? Is Anthony Gill Kendall Gill's son? Or is he related to him in any way? No relation. No relation whatsoever. At least that's what Google AI told me. Gotta be. That's not what I found. I got a whole lot of no's. The dog catcher said, just watching NCAA 32's BYU guy just dished an elbow to the Wisconsin Badger, likely to cause groin contusion. Yikes, not cool. Okay, Hazy said, Cat said, I'm getting my points for sure. Pad them stats. I'm with padding the stats, but we trying to get out of here, man. Like, let's go home. 2 minutes to go. Towns finally subs out. 31 points tonight, 11 rebounds. You got them stats, baby. My man Marjan Beauchamp, that's who we're watching tonight. Tyler Kolek is also back in for the final 2 minutes. Kobe Jones. I like saying Kobe Jones. Kobe Jones, down the lane, knocks down a floater. Mark said 19, 30-point game for Cat. I mean, he's been hooping. Achua attacking, going one-on-one, because that's what he does. Inside to Anton Watson for a dunk. Cool. Hart said, was that Watson or Beauchamp? That was Anton Watson with the two-handed slam on the pass from Achua. And Anton Watson fouls the Wizards. 2 free throws. And again, we're trying to get out of here. Vucevic, just chuck these free throws at the rim. Get this over with. Hart, Kobe Jones got a cool name for sure. Kobe Jones. Kobe Jones. And it's the Colby. It's Colby. Kobe Jones. It's just a fun name to say. It rolls off the tongue. Shout out to his parents for giving him a cool name. Mark said 49 double-double for Cat. He's been a machine this year. He's for sure been a machine. Beauchamp at 3. Can't get it to go. Justice's dad. What's up, Justice's dad? St. John's hurt. Cal still does it. I mean, that was a poorly officiated game. I thought Patino sitting RJ at the end like that was crazy. Are you trying to win or not? As Achua gets a layup, cool. Weird game, man. That was definitely a weird game. Beauchamp jumps the passing lane. Oh my goodness, he threw it off the glass. What are you doing, big dog? Tom Thibodeau's not gonna like that. Justice's dad said, how about that UConn game with the rest? I didn't get to watch the UConn game. I did see the St. John's game, though. 122, 103, 24 seconds to go. We're going to get out of here, y'all. I think Beauchamp's going to dribble out the clock. That's going to end it. Justice's dad said 45 fouls in a game is crazy. Was that the UConn game? 45 fouls? My goodness. My goodness. Anyway, I'm not going to hold y'all. That's going to be our final score, 122, 103. Let's make sure our scoreboard is correct. And that's it. And that's it. Shout out to Naya Dimitri for his generosity tonight. And shout out to everybody for coming through and watching this terrible basketball game tonight, where nothing of note happened other than Tyler Kolek had a fantastic second quarter. Didn't do much after that. Did get an and one in the third, but that's going to be it. I appreciate y'all. 25-26, Susan, Justice's dad, Kay Hazy, Angela Harding, Mark, multiple Marks. There was Mark Avon, there was Mark with a C, Mark L. Appreciate all the Marks in the chat tonight. AP, the dog catcher, Sharon McLean, Karen, Kinahara. I appreciate y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all. D. Grant, Omar Murray. I'm just scrolling down. Appreciate y'all. Russell Field. And we're going to head out. I'm not going to keep y'all too much longer. It's 10:30. A little bit of a later start time with 8 o'clock, so let's get out of here. We fulfilled our obligation. We sat through the whole Knicks game, all the way to the end. All the way to the end. So I appreciate y'all. We'll see. We got 2 days off. If there's a good game that I want to watch during the Thursday or Friday that we have off, is that Thursday or Friday? No. When do we have? No game tomorrow. If there's a good game on Monday, we'll do it. But we do have a back-to-back situation Tuesday and Wednesday. So at the very least, I will see you guys on Tuesday when the Knicks take on Dallas. Dallas has been miserable as of late, so that should be another easy one. I don't want to speak too early, but we'll go over it when we get to Tuesday. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm out, y'all. Bye.